Morning.
Morning.
You all sleep all right?
Hello.
Yes.
Morning, Risei. I must have not really made it to my pillow last night.
See, we are very
Hungry?
sleepy up today.
Alright, I'll see what I have.
How you feeling, Slamu?
Hungry.
Hungry.
Okay, ready?
It's better.
So if you have to give yourself a rating from 1 to 10.
Like how good I am right now, or?
Career-wise.
Thanks to the help from yesterday is a good 7. Still a little tired, but I'm good.
Okay. Good to hear.
Mm.
How you doing, Anna?
I'm okay. Just, waking up still high. Didn't really sleep too comfortably.
It's kind of a common theme
Bed
for
or...
being here. Just
No, I was
so
up
many
pretty late.
things. Huh?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just a little bit. Was working on something.
Oh. Mizuki?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Alright, well, does anybody want to report anything for today? Or... I'm not sure what's on the docket, and I haven't gone to squad lead meeting yet, but...
I don't think anything particularly major happened that kind of went unresolved from yesterday. A lot of it was just, well, people kind of poking around for information on stuff, and people probably overdoing it with the fights yesterday. But that isn't any of us.
How'd those go, by the way? Boxing tournament.
They went about as expected. Zach kind of went really off on the human fighter, but there's something about the way he was fighting that also indicated that he might have been doing something not preferable on his side either, so I don't really know what it is. People have their thoughts, but they couldn't find anything to actually call them out on it. But Zach still kind of put him on the floor. Timing-wise, it's maybe not the best time for that to happen, because everyone's already, like, grumbly about werewolves as it is. So hopefully they don't use that as, like, a, oh, look, they're being jerks sort of thing. Because people like to just say whatever they want to fit their own needs.
They'd be right,
do you guys
too.
know why...
Most werewolves are savages.
Hmm.
Do you know why Ryder was crying after the match?
I think it had to do with the person that he had ran into. I think it was someone he recognized from Town or something.
All the way from Kari.
I don't know if that's a good cry
Small
or
world.
a bad cry, but he seemed to,
It was loud.
everything Ryder does is loud.
True.
Yeah. That is true.
They were theatrical last night, though. Oh no, it's a good show.
Is there another squad meeting today?
Yeah, every morning. I'll
Hmm.
let you know what they have on the docket for us today.
Mhm.
Very well.
Okay.
Hopefully-
Dismissed, I suppose.
I mean, hopefully there's a little bit of potential for headway on some of the, stuff that was originally what we were hoping to get here, because it seems like we got here and we've only just had more problems thrown onto us instead of ones we were wanting to try to, make any headway
That's kind
on.
of a natural thing, I suppose.
I mean,
Things will get
yeah, but I can still be hopeful. Because if it keeps
It's
just
not
piling on,
Bad to be hopeful.
there's not going to be really any time to try to, well, maybe find a thing that is possibly the root of all of it. Or things.
You might want to keep an eye out on that human person who's, I guess, winning every fight against vampires and werewolves.
Depends. I suppose that would be something they would only
Most
really
likely
care
drinking
for
some
us
potion.
to... I saw him drinking from something weird shaped the first time he did it, and I kind of thought it was odd, but someone else said, like, the way that they were
Or the
fighting...
matches are rigged. And that's how they're earning their
Could be.
money.
Could be a bit of both.
Would be natural for most visitors and guests to vote for vampires and werewolves. Of the human.
True.
So they earn all the
Oh.
money they bet against.
So for betting,
Yes.
I suppose it's
Red
more
flags
of
like
a...
that are common in these sort of towns.
Unless it's something that's actively feeding into the whole, political climate thing, causing people to, like, scream at each other and get violent in the streets or whatever. I'm not sure if it's something they're going to really care to have us devote any time to. But of course, it only takes one thing for people to get set off, so maybe.
Let's head downstairs.
nice.
Okay.
Thank you. I'd rather not sleep in a ponytail. I can get uncomfortable.
Hair is flowing.
Acting as second. Very well.
It flow.
Sauce.
Cat. Hello.
Excuse me, my drink is right behind you. Sorry about that.
Once everyone is upstairs.
Just in case you need to.
Soft
For whatever reason.
You may be joining us a bit late.
Hello.
Of course.
Okay, it's me, bitch.
Let us be off. Please.
I like your hair.
Wait, you have to go to
Thank you.
Oh, is that me being off?
Unless Stark is here, then yes.
No, it's me, the glorified secretary.
Noble or something.
Secretary Enemy. Oh no.
from her bag.
Winning arson.
Can you recharge this? I bet those
Oh boy.
You can tell us.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh, not the fire crystal, it's a heat shield. There we go.
What moral discussion?
Oh, that's easy.
Last meeting, there was a huge argument. So there was moral discussion all day. And it took a while for us to actually get our orders, which we didn't have.
No fighting. Fighting is not good.
It's not ideal. That it doesn't mean it's not good. At least in this situation.
Just don't want to contribute to the very problems we're trying to solve.
Right.
The balance has been restored.
We come here to quell some
Conflict.
Keep it from starting in the first place.
More wait now.
Bunny.
I'll try it.
It just takes communication.
Right. Probably waiting in the room.
We're here to quell some war or something.
Your hands are so small. I'm sorry, I just noticed.
Augusta, you are tall, and everything is tall with it.
Miles.
Oh yeah.
Compare hand.
Unless it's only
Yeah, my hands are small.
Oh, that's right. You wanna sit with us?
right.
Wait,
no,
you
were here, then
What's
They're
wrong?
so cute.
Not seconds.
Oh, okay, good move, bro. Okay. We worried it was bad move, bro.
Bunny.
Oh, still small.
Oh, nice.
The added fur is not gonna add too much.
It makes them soft, though.
It just makes them
Soft and
fluffier.
good to
That's
hold.
all.
But it could. It's all about transmutation.
I like transition.
I think I'm dying.
I think you killed him. I think you killed him too.
He's dead. I'm sorry I killed your friend.
So yeah, Simba him. Oh shit, no.
Oh,
What is Simba in him?
I'm alive.
I was gonna lick my thumb and like.
Your transmutation
Oh.
talk literally murdered him.
You transmuted him from being alive to being dead.
Oh. It's not fun. You're my teammate and my friend. I don't want to kill my friends. Usually.
Watch yourself.
I want breakfast food.
Hi, Ryder.
Greetings and salutations.
Get an orange juice! That's good for you!
Hold on, let me just. Let me just.
Jamie is single-handedly keeping the orange juice business alive everywhere he goes.
There's no other way to explain that one.
Okay.
Gonna try that again. Hi, Ryder.
Greetings and salutations.
Okay, down.
Nope, I don't like that. Try again.
Here you go. Orange juice and a breakfast platter. That's 2 copper.
Say
This
hi
is
to
as best
Rob.
as you're going. This is as best you're going to get out of me today.
I think you're still
Hi, Nerali.
I'm not seeing his
Is this
light.
better?
That's awesome.
Speaking
You're
of our
welcome.
fight, do you know if we won anything?
I do not know.
Vanguard is not
Sweet, by
sneaky
definition.
whatsoever.
I was gonna say, purple does not seem like the sneaky color.
Well, if they want you to seize them, then they make the noise and you seize them, like Vanguard.
Purple
Have
is
you ever seen a
sneaky
purple
color?
orc?
Apparently.
To be fair, you're like the second orc I've ever seen in my life.
Is that why you're?
But have you ever seen a purple orc?
I'm naturally grumpy.
I mean, I guess by that definition, no.
Exactly.
You're a big ball of energy and fun and love.
Hmm.
You get really good tee ha ha.
Also morning.
Hello.
Hmm.
Ryder.
You want to show us?
Oh, okay.
How are you
I
feeling
can give
today?
you some breakfast, man, if you want.
I am better now that I have had a night that I have not had to spend all of my energy rebuilding my body.
You want
Fair.
some breakfast, man?
Glad you're no longer splat.
Alright.
I don't think Vic would sabotage you. It'd actually make it look nice. Or try Are we writing like actually copper novels now? I think he's just messing with you at this point.
No.
Ryder, just look at her.
Hug.
Probably.
I like that finger.
If you make me wrong,
It tastes like spicy.
I'll let it go if you hug me.
Hey, spicy's good.
What does light affinity taste like? It's like sweet?
Um,
be very short back in a bottle because I got
my affinity tastes like the same feeling I get when someone gives me a nice hug.
feel pretty, I suppose.
Oh.
I
It is
guess I
a,
could be
it is
sweet.
it is a warm, but it's not like warm. It's like I feel happy.
Yeah.
Guys, for context, I want to make sure I understand. Did you say Augusta could be sweet or is sweet?
Yeah, more is more.
Uh,
But sometimes having it
I mean,
Watch yourself. Watch yourself.
for combat
Alright.
or other
Ryder?
No, you
more often than not,
Not affinity.
more time to actually
I said
He didn't say Augusta, he said light affinity. Or
I heard
could.
Augusta. That's why I was confused.
could
Okay.
be sweet. I said
Okay,
lot affinity.
I heard
could
Augusta.
be sweet.
I don't know why I heard Augusta.
Light,
To be honest with you.
light affinity, Augusta.
I'm half paying attention.
I
Try to make you laugh. I don't like seeing you up.
I knew we were talking about light affinity, but
Have you,
that's why I was
Mom?
confused.
Well, if we're well, the only reason why I could think of that is if we go back to the whole like light magic being a different kind of magic discussion that people are like talking about, where they're like light magic is gay.
Yesterday wasn't very eventful.
Gay.
Listen.
I did not start it. I am just repeating it.
I'm feeling like
What does that
way.
even mean?
I do not
How does that
know.
work?
I do not know. I do not make the rules of magic. I just read it.
Does that mean Arbor's gay?
I don't know. That sounds like a question you should ask. I'm not
I'm gonna
doing
keep my
it.
mouth shut.
Good morning. Are you happy?
I'm gonna go bother. I'm gonna go bother a guy over in Vanguard.
Well, Zach fought the human fighter.
Oh, have fun talking about Red Light District.
He's brooding.
Raleigh and Ryder fought the vampire and the werewolf.
He's brooding. He just sitting there like.
Is he brooding?
Yeah, he's just not him, Ryder. He's just
Oh, Ryder.
like he's like in one of his moods.
Which one? He
he's
has
having-
a few. Which mood?
Is he having morning mood?
He's- I don't know, but
Make the imitation. Imitate it. What mood is he in?
his way of saying hello is greetings and salutations. That's all you're going to get from me this morning.
Oh, so he's practicing
So he's-
trying to be formal in his own way.
He hasn't coffee this morning.
This morning, understood.
When all that he had to say was hello, Narone.
His opponent was
You know what? I'm gonna go say morning to the bastard.
Okay.
Dars.
As long as
You
it's
should
no
go
bad
outside
side
and say
effects.
greetings and salutations.
Every potion.
Matches energy.
Even medicines.
Greetings and salutations.
Perfect.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Well done.
Perfect.
You have the right amount of Ryder energy.
Right.
Oh, he's off.
He's running away. He senses danger.
Oh no, he's running away.
Oh, there was someone from Clarktown here?
Can't believe it.
Apparently, you might ask Ryder.
Why is everyone being super proper?
Townsfolk use met in Gari.
Whittling? Whittling?
I got a happy greetings and salutations back.
Someone else.
Oh, okay.
That's good, at least.
Yeah, he went greetings and salutations, and then walked upstairs.
See, he had his coffee.
Yeah.
You are.
Mm-hmm.
I was not there, but
Surrounded. You have to
Oh,
do it now.
goodness, it's stormy outside today. Hopefully it's not raining too hard.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Mm. Maybe it'll
You know-
clear up by the time we go outside.
I have a question.
I'm curious.
Mhm.
Does mandatory slime feel different than regular slime?
Yes, it is weird.
I don't know to what extent, but I mean, technically yes, because I'm changing what charge it kind of is when I am changing color. And that does change how it feels,
Oh.
because it makes it feel okay, or it makes it feel ow. This is physically painful to touch. I also get a little warm when I have
Feel like
fire.
purple. Sorry.
Purple feels
You
like
can literally feel purple.
your skin is falling off.
Oh god.
Can I try touching the slime?
Okay.
Well, I mean, he did give you the. Oh, maybe care.
I had a bit of a trouble running with one of us, if you recall.
With the slight lightning charge, there's like a static electricity feeling, in a sense. Tingly.
Ooh. It's kind of tingly, but not bad. Not bad. Eek. Ooh. Little shock. Shocky.
And because I've had the lightning spicy, it is not the same as fire spicy. Fire is just hot.
Yeah, it's like when the surf, like you roll around on like a carpet a lot, and then you get that like charge. And then you touch something and it goes. It's kind of like that.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I am.
It's not too bad, but.
I feel like a carpet.
Yeah, you feel like it's. I did pat your head a bit. I deserve that.
I like the head pats though, they are nice.
I'll make sure to head pat you more than when I don't give you mana first.
Okay.
Let things mellow out first.
Yeah.
I have to
Let
finish.
her poke people and give the static off first. Oh, Risei. You should give Mason a poke on the shoulder and give him a bit of a static shock.
So, if we don't show that we
I don't want to do that. That might make him sad.
base this accusation any credence, they'll
Oh, then make him sad. He's got a lightning affinity. Yeah.
I'm sure you'd be more fascinated than upset.
who will be on it.
Yeah.
But do what you want.
So it would be much more wise to keep an eye out the people here and see how they react to other wolves. Or other like.
I'm not feeding into this conversation.
That being said, the Lycans will probably be complaining a lot, at least. I just don't think they'll direct any hatred towards us specifically. If they do, then I'm gonna be very curious about how that happened. Because that would mean that someone is trying to twist it that way, at least in their own community.
I feel like if
I mean,
they
the
don't
ones
want to
we've
be
met so
twisting
far are
anything,
very
they'll be
nice.
twisting the stuff that was on that little paper that was about the whole attack.
Yep, that's what we're talking about. Hello, Risei.
No.
Okay, so
You activate my ability.
And
then command them to-
Human Golden Boy and
The mask doctor or
No,
there we go. Thank you.
That's an option,
I
yeah.
just woke up with a dark brain today.
Well, you'd be okay
during
then.
their fight, no, Ali just randomly yelled out at the
so,
top of her
yes.
lungs, "Make him piss himself."
I think you guys can hear the storm outside. I'm sorry.
Very good.
Not much I can do about that.
You're worried that they
Not if
might
it's
be.
commonplace for vampires to be walking around in their district.
My advice to you
What
is to be
the-
friendly.
Why is it calling when I look
I
up?
know. I know that's hard for you to even do with this crowd, but
Yeah, I really don't
it
want
might
to do it and then
go
find out
well that you don't have the usual
them and be nice.
look that a lot of others
Being
have.
friendly? What do you mean? He's always friendly. Look at his happy, smiling face.
I know, he hasn't stabbed us yet. That's super friendly.
Victor is the picture of happiness.
It could do for you to just make a file.
Can't say what the others will do.
Okay.
Obviously
I will
defend
defend
yourself if need
myself,
be.
though.
Of course, of course. Good, I wouldn't want you not to. But when you do defend yourself, if you have to, don't take it too far. And by too far, I mean in the realms of what Chips would complain about.
Proportional to the threats that was posed.
Well, even then, sometimes perceived threats can be a lot more. Generally speaking, dismantle, evade, leave.
You are nothing if not restrained.
He said,
Mhm.
I trained
You got this.
How about you, Hart?
What about me?
To make anyone piss in the other place.
Will you have restraint?
For what exactly? I just popped in halfway through the conversation. Mostly to mess with you.
For when we
What we're
eventually
talking about?
visit these districts.
Oh, well.
From how they're speaking, the werewolf district is going to be the place where you're going next. Likely.
It's like they
And
use
they're
a lot
looking
of
for
people
entirely different guests.
grumbling.
Look at the abuse I go through.
Well, no one has to worry about me. I'm just a nobody. So, according to them.
Oh, well that's good. Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about their armor making practices. Mostly that I haven't looked into it.
Oh yeah, Mason was looking into it with the forgeman. Right, yeah. You were there.
One of the werewolves was over at the forge there, owning the shop there.
Oh,
We went there.
interesting.
Their shop was broken down in the werewolf district.
Let's blame it on the moon.
I see.
Oh.
Probably the moon cycle. Probably gets like this.
Well, I guess some of that
It's done now. My cycle's over.
This is normal?
I'm done. That was a good thing.
Yes.
I come from a land full of pranksters.
This is
Pranking.
Technically, I can still blame it on the moon cycle then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be fine.
This is just me in
Peace
my
out.
natural
Likewise.
state.
I do think that they need it.
I just like to mentally prepare for problems, even if they might not happen.
Coexisting with
One
each
brain
other.
cell.
People causing problems on purpose? No.
Pat.
Well, there's only one person that I think would actually do that among our troop.
I was meaning the outside, but yes.
Oh, well, yes, that too. I'm sure that
I can see the vision.
Okay.
there is a non-zero chance that even the lichens behind the attack might actually be responsible for the article. If their goal is for hostility. Not all of them, obviously, but the ones behind the attack specifically. They would benefit from having additional tension. Because then they can point their people towards something to strike at.
Muted because my head muted. I was like, oh, that might mean that my
Bro,
That could just be, or it could just be the persecution that we've already seen within the city itself.
Yeah.
Could be both.
We'll also find out later.
You got the benefit of Pinky.
Like in sickness.
Eventually.
Is that like a question of how there are?
The other one's still locked up, yeah?
You know anything
Discussing the value of pinkies.
Yeah.
Next time to my
Value and necessity.
Well, except for the fact that Withermore apparently
Hopefully there's no try
lost all contact with that town.
leadership.
They make promises.
Like another group.
Well,
Withermore.
Apparently
that
Withermore.
is inevitable.
Okay, bad.
wanting their money.
Withermore.
How is
Wanting the one that was
like
sent.
Yes.
really sad if I forgot my middle finger.
Yes, we haven't heard anything from there after. And that town has a decent size of a lichen population. So,
Right.
I don't think that they're entitled to prisoners.
that's the only thing I could think
My
of.
knowledge, I'm not exactly an
It
expert on the
could
law.
be.
Or the behind the
I don't think any of your lichen neighbors would be happy sending someone over there when the possibility of getting sick is very high.
Well, that is going to happen regardless.
Strangely, only like this.
But that's not just a wolf thing, that is a power structure thing. Whenever the leader is gone, there's always a power vacuum, usually makes it worse for a while. Or it was all a part of a Machiavellian plan to get captured, and then they strike later.
Do you have any idea how it spread?
As far as I can tell, the vector is just being in close proximity. Possibly
Since the three of
fluids getting out of the windows.
fluctuating
I
don't the three of them just work together as a
Of its
triumph?
close proximity, at least that rules
Well,
it being
one, they're all
contagious via being airborne.
I'm going to whisper.
Otherwise, most of the lichens would have been sick by now.
Yeah, so though it is spreading south of the north, like I was saying.
Would a unicorn take offense to being called
Additionally,
a
something I
pony?
found out after the
Definitely,
werewolf
probably, yeah. They're different species, right?
the werewolves that attacked that fishing.
I don't
Yes,
know
yes.
about. I know very little about.
It's like calling,
That's why I'm-
calling a dragon a lizard or a wyvern.
So they were most likely under the orders of our friend that was leading them.
I feel like it's more similar to calling a gecko
The
like
fact
a.
that
I don't know, 'cause it's like
werewolves,
a dragon is
and
like
then
a unicorn to a horse, a pony.
like commingling
Yeah,
with each other.
they're a little smaller, right? Sorry, go ahead. Continue.
Isn't that
Well, I was
dangerous
saying,
for
like,
them?
I feel like that comparison is
I
really
mean,
worth it.
eventually
A dragon to a lizard, of
the
course,
illness will
very
consume
different,
them.
right? But when you compare
And if they just mingle with each other and just end up killing each other.
maybe yeah, a dragon to a wyvern would be closer, yeah, because a dragon to a lizard because
I
of
don't believe that they were
Very
I don't know.
What was his name
Unicorn. I
again?
don't really. Is it just the horn?
From what I heard, I believe it was Garm.
Yeah, I
Allegedly.
believe Garm
I
just
haven't really,
grabbed
had
whoever
many
he
interactions.
grabbed, be they diseased or
Any.
This must be quite a fierce liking for ferals to bow down to him when they've already lost their senses.
I think it's more of an alpha
as well,
thing,
which is
more
why
of
they
a
were rare in the first
scent-based
place,
thing.
or something, or sophomore.
Makes sense, since ferals are more instinctual than the normal lichens.
Yeah, we're good.
Yes, they don't have much brain.
Now,
All instinct.
Hold on, can you just hold very steady for a second?
I'm just glad they were able to minimize the casualties of that town.
At least
It is still unfortunate.
Is.
well
But
mannered.
I did collect some good samples from the first place.
Don't you
We doing this? Oh, we doing
Hopefully. And much luck here with research, and hopefully we'll find a cure.
Thank you for the
What I promise.
Of course.
It sounds too complicated for me.
Since it is
something else I was
part
supposed
of
to do.
my training, I would wear a high collar.
I had to see the students, perhaps. Or the professors? I haven't seen of the professors yet, so they might have be a meeting upstairs.
The situation in the werewolf district has not
Meeting just finished.
Showing more skin.
Oh, there we go. Meeting just finished. So probably expect Blizzard to come down to
They get exiled to a colony outside.
Yeah, they crash.
What's our order?
Look how pretty. We're gonna go to the werewolf district.
You know, I could use
piece of cake. Very well, let me check.
I like the official answer.
But the thing is that the simplest
But this has a little bit of an extra matter
Did they not all come out?
There you go.
Some of them decide to stick
Second son, the one who was in
We have our
charge,
orders.
yeah. Requested.
Everyone be headed to the werewolf district. You can provide aids we have been doing these past few days.
Okay.
Are we going
Everything
to
else was just
be able
reviews of
to
things that have
afterwards
already come to pass.
that medical situation, the autopsy and ask me?
There's
Oh,
still
I'll have
something
to ask them afterwards, but
Strawberry.
I want to do that
I
autopsy.
will go and ask them now.
Okay,
They're
thank you.
upstairs. Yes,
Well,
we'll be assisting them as well.
During breakfast, I heard a conversation behind me from one of the locals. In the werewolf district, they're starting to put people with the first signs of symptoms of the illness in cages.
How are you
Just
doing, Mira?
completely isolating them in like a corner and stuff.
I was
And then if people get
listening to
really bad,
things.
then they excommunicate them outside of the walls into a colony
Outside of this conversation, I presume. Done anything useful?
Just letting you know.
I understand.
We were. I don't know if that was part of the information that was
I just don't
presented.
want to talk about plans.
It was.
We are going to the werewolf district.
I've been aware.
I'm gonna sit outside for a bit just to get some air.
There's not much we can do. Given the circumstances, we can't fault them for trying to take precautions to keep
What they got
themselves
going on, meet them, I guess. I don't know. The werewolf council guy kept saying, come, meet my people.
It's one thing to separate people with a plague from the others, but haters is a bit extreme.
Morning.
Good morning. How do you fare?
It is up to their least.
Alright, seems you guys will be going on a trip quite soon, but if you would like to have our talk this evening, I promise we can have it.
Sorry, didn't mean to.
Lovely. Well, in that case, if we don't get held up, I would love to have that conversation. How would I find you?
Something in
Meet with the people.
We have an idea.
If I'm not just around, just ask any guardsmen, they will find me.
As soon as possible.
Will be present.
Very well.
We see them.
Okay,
I'm about to have my leader give me the rundown of what my today will entail. Depending on how it is, I might be free or I might not go. I hope I am.
Able to get up for me?
By the way,
Myself.
Yeah.
I must get to that.
I don't know anything about their.
Enjoy your meeting.
Thank you kindly, my lord.
All I know is that they are a female hunter.
to a hunter.
Good day.
Okay. More and more.
That being said,
But if we're not worried about not looking the part,
You're welcome to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah! Your face is gonna smell.
Okay. We're going to the werewolf district today. I guess political tension seems to be kind of high after the events with Garm. They want us
Not
to
surprised.
feel out the landscape while we're there. There were a couple of ideas thrown on the table of what to do with Garm. Honestly, no definitive answers, so I could go through all the hypotheticals, but no one's really confirmed anything. I will say, Rana, you're gonna be coming to leadership meetings with me from now on. It seems like it's a numbers game, where that's gonna help us sway. So, yeah, if you stick with me, that'd be great. I could use the backup. Also, let's see. I'm thinking. The last major thing is the 2 siphoners that were arrested, or I believe 3. We believe they were handed off to the guards, but that did not happen. We were just told and informed that they never made it into custody.
I think it was something like they had left 2 and like some third one, I guess, was involved, but wasn't with the other 2.
Yeah. Well, the ones that we actually had, well, Ryder made sure we had, those never made it, so we don't know where they are, or what. So, kind of a
There's a
big,
problem
big
on the
deal.
inside, then.
Possibly, yes. Definitely. But we don't know in whose camp, obviously. All 3 brothers were there at the meeting today. So.
I wouldn't
What's
put it on them necessarily. I'm pretty sure that there are other political parties outside of just their influence at work.
Aside
meant
from
which section of the
feel
city,
out
really.
politics,
Yeah.
My apologies.
did they have
My
anything
apologies.
specific about the werewolf district?
Just that there's dueling ideologies surrounding Garm. Some actually seem to be emboldened by his actions, while others are seeming to condemning and wanting his execution. Causing a rift.
I don't know if it has anything to do with it, but while some others were having talks, that person who runs the alchemy shop had come in. I don't know if any of them had ever talked to you about the person. They were kind of asking around for things that had happened recently because they're trying to figure out the stuff with the plague that's afflicting all the werewolves. And I don't know the details of it because I was kind of listening from afar, but there was a mention of some sort of thing that happened about a month ago in some town named Wivermorn. So if you hear anybody talking about that while we're out and about today, you might want to ask them about it, see if you can find out what that is, because apparently something happened and it had some sort of ties to the region. They were talking about it between the innkeep and the potion shop lady.
Okay.
So if anyone else mentions that name, it might be worth trying to ask about it if they're willing to talk about it.
Name one more time?
Wivermorn.
Withermorn. Okay.
Anything else in the meeting?
Like I said, there were a couple of ideas thrown back and forth. One idea which wasn't thrown out, which intrigued me. It seems Zach had a plan, but he said that only those that know. Which, okay.
All right.
Just all we need is
Like
more
I said, we have a
secret
lot
keeping
of
from each other.
A lot of people are taking on their own stances here, and we might end up in a chaotic mess. So that's why, back up, please.
Oh,
Meeting's
great.
gonna need it. Because I think we're gonna be our own worst enemy on this trip.
I will say this, and you can bring it to the meeting with my own opinion, if that even means anything. But killing Garm is only going to make a martyr out of him, which will make everything worse for us. Don't give them a narrative to snap on.
Yeah, there were different ideas, whether trying to take him up on an offer he made or other such thing. It's right now there's nothing firm, so I'd rather just keep it simple.
What about that hunter people saw? Maybe they can just let her or them take it. There was a hunter apparently here.
No, that would cause horrible backlash.
Well, the biggest problem was...
I mean, if they act
Cortez
independently,
wanted
there's
his
not
family.
much we can do about it. It's only if we work with them
It's
that
going to make the complications between humans and...
Oh, I'm not...
Yeah, they brought Cortez in, and Cortez wanted to take control of Garm and his family.
Of course he did.
But they brought it up to the brothers, which blindsided all of us in the leadership meeting because these are supposed to be informative, not pitching speeches by all of us.
Not power
So-
plays, especially
I brought
untalked
it up
about.
to the professors afterwards, but
We should
I'm not
probably
sure if
get
they
to that bell before we
understood.
get demoted again. Just saying.
Good point. I didn't even hear it. Thank you. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's...
Well, if we get demoted again, whose turn will it be?
Yeah, we are. Never mind.
They were doing their makeup.
We're about to send a search party for you.
Sorry, chips takes like
yes.
hours. Doesn't do it so.
As I hope your squad leaders have discussed, we have been requested to pay visit to the werewolves district. It appears there's a few problems among the public. This is both an opportunity to learn of them and for them to learn of us, hopefully gain some trust. Help them how you can. If you need... If you have ways of assisting them, refer to your squad leaders. Squad leaders! I'm sure there will be much to handle. And I doubt I will be immediately available. I leave this to your judgment. I'm sure you all know what we represent here.
Yes, sir.
Lastly, I was hoping they'd provide us a guide.
He did send me to meet the place up there.
Temple in the district. Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant that place.
No, that's the.
Pretty sure the district is over
guards.
there, Professor.
Ah. Ignis is saying something, Barry.
I'm pretty sure the district is over there, Professor. When I heard
To our. Yes, I believe the entrance is over this direction.
Perfect. Ignis,
Good to know. Shit.
lead the march, please.
Let's roll.
Is it okay if I borrow my too?
Through here, right?
Yes, that's. Yeah, I believe I've seen a couple of them walk out of it.
Okay.
Hold up.
Alright, let's roll.
Yep, this is definitely the place. Oh. Oh dear.
Oh boy. This is gonna be fun.
Kind of just stay close. Huh?
Yeah, I don't want.
They have height to
I'm not sure what to make of this.
It's okay.
What does it say?
Oh, hey, maybe we,
Arm is strong. We are strong.
Is this a good time for us to be here?
What?
Probably not.
Probably not. I think the whole reason that we're here is because of it.
I didn't know it was this bad. Alright.
Well, I'm not sure where we're going at this
Was it a
point.
sanctioned protest? Do we know this much?
Probably.
We have
No.
been. Let them sort themselves out.
We have
don't
been
know.
requested by
Okay.
their brother to meet
Orders.
him up at the temple at the top of the hill, so I'd suggest we
I'm guessing
make
that's
our
it.
way
Okay.
towards
We
the
should probably do that.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
Back you up.
Oh, I see it up there.
Crystal Thorn, Ardent Veil, with myself. The rest of you, see what else we can help with.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I can kind of
Go ahead. Just in case.
make our way towards that direction.
Yes.
Okay.
Get to know the district. Get to know the people.
Okay, Vanguard. You heard the
Alright,
man.
let's,
I don't
let's
think
get the lay of the land, huh?
Behave yourself.
See what's going on?
Yeah.
And try not to be imposing.
Be as used as possible. Let's be friendly.
Definitely
Let's
don't
aid
state
whoever
your
needs it.
involvement either.
I'm never imposing.
Alright,
I'm
easy on
small.
you.
I'll try not to lift my hand.
I've been informed of the.
We can help you. If you like to go into, just confirm. We need. Let the protest.
Well, it seems like it's dispersed a little bit.
I see.
I actually like that one.
Protect our grove. Is this the grove, or is there like a different grove?
Pretty sure it is. It reminds me of one, at least from storybooks.
Mm.
A lot of trees.
Okay.
Grass.
Yeah.
I think it's-
Well, I saw a group go this way, and I know the other group's going that way, so we might as well.
Mm.
I'll catch you. A couple minutes.
Okay.
See you, Vic.
Hi.
Yeah.
Good morning.
What?
Why are you here, bloodsucker?
Oh, I'm just actually I was just passing through, but
Here, why don't I go this way? I apologize. Okay. Maybe you guys are gonna take forward on this one, yeah?
Okay.
This is going to be interesting.
I'll stay back.
Fair enough.
Hello again.
Hi.
How are you faring?
Better.
That is good to hear.
Those protesters didn't give me too much trouble.
Oh,
They
no,
seemed more focused on each other rather than us.
Let's try to continue up the hill.
Can you tell us of anything that's been going on here?
Let's go from the back side.
Minus the whole protesters. I got back recently. I think Lord Roger can give you more information.
Very well.
I thought we were going this way.
I know, we're waiting for...
If you're with everyone else.
Oh.
I know that you want to stay back, but that just means that you're gonna get targeted by. You're gonna be targeted if you're alone. You're gonna get jumped.
I shouldn't be walking ahead when I can't. I don't know the lay of the land.
You smell familiar.
That's a bit worrying to me.
I do?
We will see how it goes for a couple pieces. How about that? And if it doesn't work, then we're going to squeeze you in.
They're all my true form.
Lycans are fast.
Yeah.
Don't you want to feel more comfortable in your real form?
It's alright. I'm fine like this, but thank you. You look gorgeous.
Oh, then you're making me all embarrassed.
Oh, don't be. Wear that fur proudly.
I have a genuine question to you.
Oh, yeah.
I am not a lichen, but I am a shifter. Do you not consider the other forms also yourself?
Some people do, some people don't. I prefer my werewolf form.
If it is what you prefer, then it is what you prefer. I don't like to lessen any part of my experience. I want to explore all forms, and perhaps even find a
must
perfect
admit-
hybrid.
Young one? It is more convenient to be in
Oh,
the
Professor.
You were just saying hello.
Oh, got it. Oh, yeah, I can actually wave again.
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
I am a spider.
I want to say
Still getting used to her. Mason and Misty were actually the one to forge her. It was old plans by a dwarf I actually saved early in my career.
The first to be able to transform. I am Princess Warrior, Princess Avina Ciceris from the Budkin Kingdom. It's a pleasure.
He's good.
Something happened to you.
Oh, it's an honor.
I'm not.
Alright, they're going that way.
I bug other people like I smell. I'm like
Here,
Risei.
just go. Just follow Risei up the hill. Risei, go up the hill. I'll be on.
Okay. I am soft.
You know, I shouldn't have put on that cologne. It makes me really smell bad. Definitely. It's a
I
bad
can-
cologne. My
I
friend tricked me. Yeah, it's the cologne, sir. My friend tricked me and it got all over me. You don't happen to have any, like...
Bloodsucker.
I
It's
cannot
true, though.
smell, so I did not know how much to put on.
You said I would smell just fine this morning.
That's what that person told me you would. I did not know
Sorry.
myself.
Sorry, sir.
Sorry. I got you.
The other professors.
Why don't you guys stay here? We can go collect them.
I would like to speak to all
Alright.
the leaders.
That sounds good.
Is it we? Like a.
If you
Priest.
want, I'm going.
Oh, is it leaders?
They
There are
meant
two
those
among their number
professors.
who are vampires.
You are one of those leader types.
You can stay.
I know how we feel.
Mhm.
But I will not have anyone causing any havoc. Make sure the word is spread around that they are not to be touched. Or they
Would you
will.
like the squad leaders here as well?
Answer to me.
Yes, my lord. I shall return.
It would be good to spread the information.
I mean, I'm
Alright.
chilling here.
Squad leaders are allowed here too as well.
Description of these two, my lord.
You're looking for squad leaders, sir?
One is a lad right there.
Yeah, if you would, could you send your squad leader here?
down, but we'll look for her.
Oh my goodness.
Our gracious
There's a
host is
lady
requesting.
over there.
Our gracious host is requesting the leaders. What can I do for you?
Not tread upon the
I
graves
need
of
to
our
ask
fallen.
him if there's a leader I can, or
I mean, you said
elder I
anybody
can
who
speak
would
to.
listen, so.
Mr. Roderick.
One moment, I need to address something.
Yes, sir.
Chips.
Sir?
And you. Undoubtedly, you both will have increased hostility from my brethren. Do not let it put you off. Make sure that if any of them actually are hostile to you, it is reported to me. You are guests, and I still rule here.
Twice.
They've been verbally so, but it hasn't escalated.
It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Everything's fine.
It's
They
not
were just
okay.
making some jokes. It's fine. I wore bad cologne.
What did they say?
I just kind of put on a little too much cologne, so I'm a little stinky today, sir.
This ode to... What'd you call it the other day?
If you need to talk.
You called it something.
Has many names.
Wanted to address that you two are under my protection. And any complaints would be given to me.
Yes, sir.
Good. All of your leaders are arriving. Tread carefully.
Find them, but, sir.
They're very spread out.
'Tis the graves of our fallen. Do not step upon the headstones, please.
That's what I thought.
As I said to those who were here earlier, in this cursed land, we fear for their rising. Thus, the very strong stones they put up top. Would it be that Gaia would cure us of this? Many of the names of our fallen are sketched upon that rock right there. More and more gone out every day. This blasted plague.
Sir, that's something I wanted to be here to address. Your youngest brother, he told me that we were able to acquire those bodies I talked to you about earlier. But he was saying that I might be able to find someone here, an elder of sorts, that I'm able to get more information from about this whole situation. Do you know what they look like or where they might be?
I'll be talking to you more about that shortly. I might know someone.
Understood.
In fact, I
I'll
think
go
I
find
do know
my
someone.
squad. I'll find my squad leader
Yes.
then. Thank you.
I require your squad leaders and your professors. You two. Go to you all in.
Shall I retrieve Avina?
You two will remember.
Yeah.
But this one,
Please.
I mean,
I believe is new.
Actually, Vic.
Tis not very often
maybe,
that each one is taller than myself.
have Slimu and Rana go.
Roderick Kane!
I can get them.
What is your name?
Rana?
I can. Rana's needed here. I can go get her myself.
Buddy system.
I will leave it to you then.
Can you go with Slimu to get that?
Yes.
As frail and as old as I appear.
Talking up some Lycan's ear, probably.
Well, yes, but different one.
Not just the Lycans, but the humans and vampires too. refusing to change, to evolve, to truly take advantage of one's surroundings, is sad to see. I know that you're all capable of it. I have seen you all perform amazing feats before. Do I expect bad blood to disappear in a night? No. But I know that it's possible if everyone takes even just one step now.
Now, if they can find a cure for whatever's ailing us, then I myself at least, would have a different opinion of them.
I think the first step is allowing them to help you. There are good and bad eggs in every faction. If you let the good in, they will try and help you too against the bad. But it is always scary to allow one. To let one in. To give that trust. To give
We
that
pretty much bow down to them most of the time. It's not that they show any effort for it.
I don't think
Grab
that's
the
the right answer
professor
either.
because he's
No
also
one should be above or beneath anyone.
We're seeing that.
We all have our purposes.
We're not ignoring it. We're not noticing it.
I'll make sure to let them know that.
I'll go ahead and tell you, we had to have a conversation with the leadership in town. They didn't have anything crazy to say. But you're not in any extra trouble. Just keep doing what you're doing, alright?
That's the plan.
Alright, go. Go.
Professor.
You're good then. You're good.
Roderick was wanting to talk to the leaders and professors, so I think he's looking for everybody up top.
Gotcha. Got it that way.
Up the hill.
Sorry, this is taking a bit. I'm trying. I am.
It's okay if you pointed anything, I would understand. It took me a long time to get used to fingers also. It used to be just
It's a good number
looked
of
more
y'all,
like
actually.
it looked more like a mitt.
Right. Actually, it's a good point. There's a good lot of y'all actually that understand this.
People don't understand how complicated a concept like a finger is until you're trying to figure out how to make one when you are normally just round.
We have all followed this leader's call.
It's understandable.
The ones here are. But I am totally important for making your own choices.
There.
Okay, I try. They're working political magic, but I've got someone else, so I retrieved them.
Madame Fine
Yeah. It's.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing.
Wait for you all to filter in. Yes, she is our lady.
Definitely have to bring them out here.
My screen went gray. I'm like, oh, here it comes.
Is everyone? Who's outside?
It is.
Right, there's a lot to do. You've come and you've seen firsthand the issues we're dealing with here. Half my brethren want to rise up against the outsiders. Well, and the humans and the vampires. They see Gom's stunt. The rallying cry to rise up. The other half are just afraid. Mostly Gaia worshippers. They do not wish to be destroyed in some sort of a multi-war. but you must have already seen our quarantine area.
Approach its gate.
Much like
in the least, sir.
We are slowly being taken out by this plague. Wish to see all my brethren die. Good, Reese, you're here. Good. You had mentioned you wish to go out into the forest to see the encampment. See those who, well, are far too gone to stay in the city. Someone that you need to speak to. They are an elder among us, one of the oldest and most wise werewolves we have. Reese, come here.
Yes, my lord.
You know of Talia, correct?
Yes, my lord. And all the townspeople have been informed.
Talia is an elder. She's been keeping a distant eye on this plague colony, trying to bring, well, herd prey near it so they don't have to work as hard and don't starve to death. By prey, I mean deer, elk, that sort of thing, not humans. Also killing animals, leaving it for them, as well as keeping some travelers at bay. Hope you all can help them. Gone, alas. Gone, alas, has caused things to deteriorate there. Some of them underneath his wing. Sometime today, well, in fact, after you're done here in my district, I wish you all to go. Reese, you know the way. Show them to Talia. Let her give her opinion on all this. And, well, considering that Gon will no doubt betray you all, find this second option. Or at least listen to her. Hear what she has to say. I do not wish this place to... I do not wish this place to become another Withermorn. Anyways. Thank you all for gathering. I will now do a prayer.
Withermorn.
Yes.
What is this Withermorn, Roderick?
Allow the man his prayers, Victor.
Your Lady Gaia, we beseech you in these trying times. Many of your children are dying. Please guide this Ascension Academy in helping us all help this plague be taken care of. You led us once. Lead them. Save us all. In your name, Lady Gaia, I beseech thee. Amen.
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 Guru.
Amen.
Amen.
This is Reese. He shall show you to Talia once your time visiting is done. Make haste. Every moment that is good. Every moment that is left is another one of my brethren wasting away. And going feral, losing their minds. How ironic. Some people call us monsters. A plague comes around that makes it true. Now, I will stand around and answer any questions I can, but once you get your fill of our district, grab Reese. He shall show you the way.
I shall await you on the entrance of the werewolf district.
Yes, once they're done.
Thank you very much.
Excuse me.
Hi, Babina.
Hello, Jamie.
Was there any questions that I can help with?
Victor. What is this Withermorn you speak of?
Roderick.
Good Dark
It's a city northwest of here. You will find out for yourself. Whatever happened there is not good. And well, been abandoned for a year. Some say a sudden onset of fair werewolves killed everyone there. I'd like to hope not. Was that your question?
Yes, sir.
I'm sure we will have our private talks at some point.
Certainly. We can do that after this, Zachary.
I'm gonna go take a look around. That's okay.
In the back.
Could you, or everyone else, relay all of the details about this plague? For instance, does it only affect lichens?
Only werewolves.
And what does it do? What are the symptoms and side effects?
Patchy skin, fur loss, aggression, general malady, and eventual feral. Losing of the mind. You as a beast. Not what we want to be. Any more questions? Yes.
Out of general curiosity, does the district only get its source of water from one location, or perhaps a couple of wells?
Several streams feed into a larger one. That being multiple, I suppose. Why?
I am trying to figure out how it's spreading or how it got here originally. Something that you could try is to have water from other districts instead, and see if the cases go down.
From what research we have done,
Apparently this started in the south. This doesn't originate here.
It started from the south and the plague continued up and just festered here.
If I'm not mistaken, sir.
From what we know, it spreads by contact, bodily fluid, that sort of thing. Saliva, blood.
I would definitely try a different source of water then. Just humor me.
I'm not so sure how well that go over. I do not trust the other districts. Should they get their water from the vampire district? Have water there. Sorry.
I do not think the source matters. Consider it a token of goodwill.
I will look into it for sure. Yes. Blaze Heart, I believe.
No, I was just clarifying, and yes, from the reports I have from the local alchemists, that all seems to be accurate. This Talia, is that the sponsor that is helping out with the encampment that I witnessed down at the near to the right of the entrance?
I cannot say for sure whether it's the same encampment, but good Talia is an elder, and she is trying to help in the way that she can. Brethren that have been are so far gone that they cannot stay within the walls. Like I said, leaving kills, herding prey, leaving supplies for them, and watching from a distance, trying to hopefully find something. Make sure you speak to her. She will have much knowledge on all this.
Understood. I definitely would like to have words with her.
If I may, sir.
She's a Mala, but she's very, very old. Much older than many of us here. We have our differences, Gaia and Mala, but I believe her heart is in the right place.
If it is not completely forbidden, I have some interest in seeing the conditions of this quarantined off area. Would you allow it?
Ah. Yes. I would keep Zachary away. I do not believe Norelli is in danger either, but Zachary.
I would need no more than
far away
one
from
other
them.
to accompany me.
You will find them in the quarantine area. Directions, I can have someone show you the way.
I found the
Not a
gate
long
already,
walk.
however not the way of entry. I can
Perhaps I have it
continue
locked up for now. We shall get the key and have you enter the main gate then. Have no fear.
Thank you. I'll begin roaming my way that way. Vivina.
Good.
Yes.
Is there anything else you need from me?
Any other questions under Gaia's
No.
visage?
Yes.
If you would care to join me.
But it's a question
I would
for
be happy to.
Professor Baron as well. And
Please.
we learned, I think, second year how to purify waters. Is it possible we could try to do some trigram to try to do that for these districts? I don't know if it has the same effect, but
I'm also trained in how to purify toxins and poisons, but disease, I'm not sure how effective it can be.
it would be worth a shot.
Yeah. She's grown accustomed to them. The feeling of them being there, even if no one else sees them,
In my opinion.
to where she can't help but
It would be very difficult
mess
to
with
purify
them.
an entire stream. If not
I would
impossible,
need
you
to
could simply
do
pour
an
in,
entire
but a
stream,
large
but
container
a source.
can be done. Yes.
Hmm.
If there's a reservoir, a tower of some sort, feasible.
Would that be permitted, sir? Would your people be willing to accept that? If we can gain their trust.
If at all, it'll at least be very crisp water.
I'm not against it, but as I said, there are many different entry points to the mainstream. Have
We're not
to
looking to-
purify an overly large
not
amount
looking-
of area.
We're not looking to do the source of a river, just some kind of reservoir of it. So wherever you keep it, essentially. If you keep barrels of water somewhere, or you just, I don't know if you just take it from the stream. I don't even know if you know that, but just if we could find a source that we could purify, or a large amount, maybe it would help. At least it would eliminate one of the causes, possible causes.
I would not be against trying to make a store of it, but again, my people do sometimes partake directly from the stream, and it's hard to tell them what they can and cannot do, even in cases like this.
At the very least, I imagine it would help. It couldn't hurt.
It's a good idea. Perhaps we can try it a little bit and see if it'll take. That'd be agreeable. Your talents.
Thank you, sir.
Why do you not kill this Garm?
Is a multifaceted
With him out of the
answer to a
picture.
very complicated question.
Wouldn't these followers leave to other pastures?
or it would create a martyr to rally behind.
There are many who do not wish him executed. In fact, many call for a confrontation of some kind. We have yet to decide what that will be. But as of right now, it'll cause more division than anything. Plus, would you make this Garm a martyr? As simply having him killed. Could we have a third god? God of Garm? I think not. I myself wish him dead. But there must be a different way. I will not condemn half my people to a civil war when there's already a greater one going on. Or at least the chance of one. Do you get where I'm coming from?
You make a point.
Let me put it in a way you might understand. If two members of your council were bickering over something, would you simply just kill one and get rid of them? Would it not cause a bunch of issues? I do not know not much about it, but
there would be issues, yes. A power vacuum. But this Garm, he's not of your city, is he not? He's a foreigner.
But he is a source of hope. Taking our plagued outside and trying to lead them. Feral and plagued. Again, I do not wish my brethren in the forest to be cold and to be cured. I do not wish them to be led by a fanatic.
But their minds are lost. They are similar to feral vampires. They need to be expunged.
Not if they can be cured, unlike feral vampires.
Would you not try everything that you
know.
could to save your fellows? Or would you simply give up? Even if it did cause you problems. I would not be a leader worth my salt if I just condemned them all to death. In fact, that's the reason why you're here, isn't it? To help with this.
We are here to assist where we can, and we will do what we can. Again, I am an alchemist of some skill. Hopefully I can work with the locals here and have an outside perspective to bring something to fruition.
Yes.
Some places I've heard of doing a duel to disrespect the other person.
Is not outside the realm of a possibility.
Honorable duel?
I would hope we can take care of it by other means, though. We shall see. If it comes to that, we will go down that route. But until then, hopefully there are other routes we can take. If you are not all here, perhaps I'd only have that left to do, but we have you all.
Sorry,
My brethren may have lost their minds, but they're still living beings. Gaia's sight. Yes.
I believe you spoke to Garm, or have spoke to Garm. I was wondering if during your conversations or people's conversations with him, what was he offering the werewolves? Was he offering a cure or just revenge? Or just freedom? I'm trying to see, because if we know what he is offering to them, how he's convincing them to follow him, we can use that as a point to possibly stop people from, or proving that point wrong could destabilize his power.
I can only tell you what he's communicated to me. In fact, I was not in the best headspace when I talked to him. Were there not bars in front of me, I would have attacked him myself. Garm seems to think that we are all weaklings for not simply rising up and attacking the humans or the vampires. That we get along at all. Well, if it were up to him, civil war of this city would be happening already.
So he offers them
Hope that does not come to that.
A chance for superiority.
Some of my brethren think of it as a great insult. Not yet strength be our guide. They wish to simply seize power, and they see, quite frankly, me as a bit of an outsider. I may be a werewolf now, and these are my people, but I still have the training, and the long training of being one of my brothers. My father would not want this city to come and crumble underneath a civil war. Let's help.
Yes, sir.
Hips.
You talked a little bit about this, but I still don't know how I'm... Can you explain to me how I'm going to be able to tell a difference between a diseased versus a feral? Or is there no true way to discern?
Suppose if one's attacking you?
Well, they both attack, so...
And then defend yourself like any other one, I suppose.
What do you do with them
a
after...
diseased werewolf.
What happens to them after they leave quarantine?
There are those that we keep there, separate from the other werewolves. They are not so far gone they need to be removed from the district.
But if
when it progresses enough, and they become close to feral, are guided and let out into the forest to go to the encampment. The one that good Talia, the elder, is keeping an eye on.
Okay. So, it's safe to say they all make it to that encampment?
As far as Talia's been reporting, yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Anything else in Gaia's sight that may answer? Well, hopefully you've been able to learn quite a bit. In a way, for many of my people, you are their only hope. Once you are done in my district, find good Risei, the gentleman that was beside me. He shall show you the way to Talia. You are free to go if you'd like.
Ignis, you have been tasked with helping with the water.
Okay.
Okay.
Good luck, guys. Hope you remember your spells.
I'll be assisting you.
Okay.
Lead the way, Professor.
I just was told by Barry to tell you guys. I assume you all were talking about it in
No.
there.
No.
It was an idea that was
no idea
pitched,
where
but
they
we
were.
don't know where it is. Or
I'll go ask our. Yeah.
Yeah, we're just looking for the reservoir.
Yeah.
Or to make one. Which, I mean, you guys have unearthed me.
We simply need a barrel or a well. Right.
And, make
Something
sure that
like that.
people know it exists and to use it instead of normal water. Good luck. Oh, Arbor.
For you, Hannah.
Yes.
Well, you're a fanatic of
We
all
have a
things
guy.
alchemy.
Alright, I know.
Fanatic's a bit of a strong word, but sure.
Maybe we'll talk later, but I was just curious, maybe some research regarding
Is everyone gathered?
identification.
Yeah, Ignis Squad, I believe is.
About the plague stuff?
If you can't,
Should be more than
if you
enough.
can't get
Anyway,
Hannah,
we'll talk.
I'm an alchemist as well.
That's
I
also
think
true.
as well.
Professor Blazehard and I, and with her help, would work. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Hi.
I can grab some
I'd like to
samples.
go with you when you speak to that.
Alright, we're ready.
Right.
Alright.
Ready.
We head out?
Alright. We're ready.
I must ask. My district at all like anything? Where you all from?
Me, I'm actually from this, well, not exactly this area, further east of here, but it's the closest I've been to home in quite some time.
aside from the buildings, it is kind of reminiscent of home. Home for me was a lot of trees and forest space also. So I like
Vast desert. I'm from Abagua.
Really? I've heard tales of Abagua.
All bad, I
Is it
assume.
truly as... No.
It's
Some
terrible.
fanciful tales, sure. Huh. Well, since you've seen it firsthand, I shall take your word for it.
They give you an idea. They fed people to worms.
Hidden. Worms?
Giant worms. Huge.
Would be a grand adventure to see that one day. Alas, my duty. As you can see, at this major river coming through. It is drawn up over here. This is a bit of the more affluent part of our city.
You are, congratulations. Happy birthday. Alright, respect.
Len, did you just
It's not my birthday.
make a racist joke against me?
You look eerily like her.
What?
If you had bunny ears, you would be the exact
When you're older?
Kid,
Roderick, my lord.
we keep it up here to keep it guarded.
Ah, yes.
Try to keep it close to our manor. So it's my manor now.
So aside from you, are there others that are deemed nobility here? In this district?
There are those who are held in high regard, like the elder. But seeing him as I'm one of the brothers, Leave me for now.
Set into the
So-
wall, there's a very large reinforced door.
As you can see, we try and keep it locked up tight, but just an occasion. Through here, also emergency for winters, keeps it from freezing. Through there, you will find a way to draw the water up. As I said, much of our town drinks from the river or surrounding streams. This is for emergencies. If some sort of saboteur has made its way here, then they have long arms indeed. You are free to inspect it.
Take a look, guys.
Inside, there's a very long drop, a well. And at the bottom, you can hear water and echoing. Sounds like probably a decently sized chamber full of water down at the bottom. And a winch to pull up the water.
Let's bring up a bucket. Start small.
Okay.
Well, it has a bucket on it as well. Start pulling it up.
It worries me that someone could find their way here. And past our goal.
Almost.
Yeah.
The most safest water source we have, it is
Hello.
start of our bane, and will be
Looking at the water, does it look blue or does it look gross?
How many people would have access to
It looks fairly clean, clear. It's very cold.
myself, elders.
Just gonna take a sample.
Perhaps some shopkeepers that needed to do business.
It looks fairly normal.
Under lock and key.
I can't really tell until I
I would see if
do some tests on it, I suppose.
I would smell them for sure.
Did we bring any mana potions with us?
I have some in my bag. You're gonna have to grab them though.
Okay.
They're the blue ones, obviously.
What was that? Could be.
Okay. Set this on my.
It's hard to do in a district full of werewolves. One of my kin would have smelt an outsider.
See, the thing that we would need would be salt. If we are doing that one spell.
How much
Purifying that full well?
Not the well, just this
Just the
one.
bucket.
What is it?
See the difference.
If you guys can bring me supplies, then I can do the spell. Okay.
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 We have mana potions. All you need is some salt. That's it. And the rest I can do.
The inn should have some.
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, if someone's tampering with the water and you
to the inn? Question mark?
don't smell it, it would have to be
Yeah,
someone you
probably.
know.
But you three stay here.
Where is it?
I'll bring over a salad.
Oh.
I would
Are you
hate
sure?
to think that one of my
Okay.
own is poisoning us. But if they are a fanatic, like Gone.
Well, though, as of right now, it's just a theory. We don't have any concrete evidence, but we also can't rule out the possibility either.
Mr.
Get himself into trouble.
Can I ask you
He
a
kind of.
weird question?
He kind of does that.
Oh, I guess a
sometimes.
favor. More like it.
Weird favor. Shoot.
Would you be opposed for me to take a drop of your blood? I'm just for testing the water. I want to see what kind of reaction it has, since you are a lichen. To see if maybe it has any reaction, if it is the water or not.
And this blood, I don't know many of your ways.
I'm
Some sort of
not
blood
gonna do
magic that'll
anything.
bind me
I
to...
do not. No. I don't even know how to do blood magic.
If
This
I'm
is
understanding
testing-
correctly,
It's a
you
it's
want
a potion. It's an alchemist. You know, mixing things together.
I think they want to
I'm
make
literally putting
sure,
blood and water.
seeing if the water is targeted specifically for lichen.
Exactly. So if you're drinking it, I can see
So, like-
if it affects the lichen. I'm not going. This
well,
isn't.
what would help you is if you were able to get a sample from somebody who was also sick.
Exactly. This is not going to hurt
Professor,
you in any way.
will
I
this
promise.
be a boon in helping my people, or am I...
I believe every word
Yes.
Rana is saying. I
Let me
believe
explain it this way.
they are doing their utmost
If I can
to help you.
test healthy lichen blood with the water, then I can tell if it's the blood, if it's the water that is causing you guys to get sick. And if it's not, then that leaves the water out of the question. And then once I grab, you know, a unhealthy lichen's blood, I can test them together. Taking your blood will not make you sick, I promise.
I take full responsibility for whatever happens. If something does happen, I will render myself under your custody.
If it makes you feel better, we could just go to the doctors. You know, and then they could do it there if it makes you feel a little less invasive.
I am on
No,
the
I know,
medical
like an
squad,
actual,
by the
like
way.
sit down, you know. They have lollipops there, I hear.
I do like lollipops. Anyways, I do not, thank you for the option chips, but... Fine, let's do this.
Okay, I recommend we go inside.
I hope so.
Best if we were not around, you know, fresh air.
I'll be out here.
I'll be right back.
You stay here with them. I'll...
Got it.
Nice. That was quick. Quicker than I expected. Hey, Oji.
So just to fill you in on what's going on there, Rana's asked for a small amount of his blood to test with the water to see if it has any kind of reaction that might indicate whether or not it is the water causing people to get sick.
A good idea.
Which means we might have to try to see if we can convince one, if we go near the ones that are sick, to be able to get some from them
That's
too,
the
which might be difficult.
Do we have any tools for our alchemists here? I know we were traveling, so we didn't bring like a whole setup. Well, I guess we could get some in the city, can we?
I was gonna say,
I think Rana brought
We-
some of the stuff.
a small
we got a
small
little
setup, but I don't think she has like a full thing. The only full set
Yeah,
that I
but
would
enough
know
to
of
do a
is,
full dive on a disease, we're gonna need like a little bit better equipment than
well,
travel.
we
There
did
is a
kind
potion shop though,
we
yeah?
did kind
There
of
is, you're right.
make.
They probably have something there.
They
yeah.
might be able to call in a favor of them because we helped them out on the road.
Who?
The potion shop lady was one of the people that visited our encampment.
Oh! Yeah, call in that favor.
Mm. But the challenging part would be somebody that's sick, unless one of the ones that's
What is-
here within the quarantine area that hasn't gone feral would be willing to help. Because the ones outside the walls, well, one would probably be able to get a sample from them in the process of getting attacked because they're more likely to lash out and not understand what's going on.
Okay, That wasn't as hard as I thought it'd be. I thought for sure as soon as I stuck it in there, he was gonna go, punch me straight in the wall or something.
I was gonna say, his is the easier one, I'd probably say.
Exactly.
But
we got
Victor
that.
came back with some
We have a
salt.
sample of water. And then let's get some
Yep, we have the
purified
water.
water.
Okay. Alright, let's grab the bucket. Risei, you should be able to just untie it. But before you untie it, make sure you tie the rope to
I
the
know.
top of the bar so it doesn't fall. Alright, purify water time. I'm guessing you two can't really do this.
Well,
I think
it's
purified water.
It's a tri-cast. It doesn't necessarily mean that. It's
Well,
just.
I know. I'm just making sure.
It's right there next to
We
me.
are able to do it.
before.
We
Yeah.
purified
I
Ellie's
know.
water back at the camp.
Okay. Okay. Alright, one
As
second,
long
let me
as
get
it's
this
not a
ready.
healing spell.
Just keep
Well,
the.
then let's not all separate manage and we'll just all put a little bit in. Spread it around.
I am grateful we did not burst into flames in that church.
I didn't even think of that.
Must not be consecrated.
Necessarily.
I mean, I think
I
I'm a
don't
good
think that
guy,
would work
but
that way.
sometimes consecrated land has other ideas.
Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what do we say?
As I fucking die.
It's I believe
Purify at the end.
Duvok's purify.
Yeah, Duvok's pure. Alright. I count of 3.
Right.
1,
2, 3. Duvok's
Duvok's
purify.
Duvok's
Purify.
Purify.
Duvok's purify.
Purify.
It's working. One more time.
Duvok's
purify.
Purify. Okay, we got it. Ooh, okay. Alright, purified water.
Did it use up all the salt that you got?
No, it was
So
right
we
here.
were talking about
No, the salt. It was in here.
What the fuck was in that?
I brought a sack of those, essentially, just in case.
Oh, okay. Understood. No, I only used one.
Okay, so we still have some on hand if we need to.
So we were talking about because you have like a travel alchemy kit, but you're probably gonna need some more bigger tools. And they said that we made friends with a potion maker or something.
Yeah, the potion they need at the camp.
Okay.
As long
Maybe
as they
that's
let me do
with the blood.
my work and not ask me a million questions, I appreciate it.
Well, basically, I think it's a matter of since we helped them, we could try to call in a favor that way to be able to use their stuff.
So it's you and Hannah,
Yeah.
right? That mainly do all alchemy stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe,
Mostly.
yeah, we should have you two kind of head this up, am I honest? And maybe try to
Mhm.
procure some tech while we're here.
Testing it with the tainted water. to
Should we
see
get some
if
water
it's
from the river
same
itself
thing.
as well?
Do I see any difference between these two, looking at the water from the well and then the purified?
The main way.
Like, is there
I
anything
cannot do that much.
thing that I can see?
I would just
Purified.
drink it and try to mess with it.
It looks very slightly cleaner, but the other water was already very clean, so it's very hard to really see anything.
Okay,
did
I
say
recommend
though-
we get some water from the river down there.
I was going to say, they said that they were
Alright,
drinking
looks like
directly
you're
from the
doing it, Hershey.
river, and they were, they said it spread by contact and body fluids, so technically, if someone's sick or to drink out of the river, it would get that stuff into the river.
Here, take one of my vials. And you head down there, okay? No. It's in my backpack.
Oh.
My backpack.
I believe
Okay.
Oshi and
Okay.
Chips want to head down.
Yeah, and then I'll get
I told him I
Hannah and
have
see if I
my
can find that
theories, but
person.
I'm not gonna
Vile.
You should find Bev. It's been a while. Want to make sure they're all right.
Isn't she?
She's with,
Ryan?
I'm assuming, but
I believe
maybe
they're
there's
actually going
part of
through
she-
that, the
She
quarantine
walked over
area.
Marion last I saw her.
Oh.
Okay. Alright, let's go.
I believe she and him wanted to be shown the quarantine region of the district.
That is a good point, but
Alright.
Is there an easy way to get down to the river?
Yes, I'm assuming it's this way. I was
Well-
gonna give you Featherfall so you'd be okay. And then you can just come back up when I lift you.
I can climb.
I can lift her.
Had to.
And I can float her back out.
Pretty good climbing.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, hold on.
Mhm.
Set these down. 2, 5, 7,
Pretty close
okay.
over that way.
Should be good.
Okay. I will be right back.
Mm.
Oh.
Well, we jumped in.
He's fine. It would have been a very easy fall. Alright, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
You got it?
Yep.
Okay.
Here you go.
Okay. Alright, now we have that water. Now we have 3 sources of water, and now we need one more thing of blood. Very difficult.
Alright, looks like it's our turn to go to the district.
Yep.
Here you go.
Put it in the backpack.
Roderick said to be
Thank you.
careful. Especially when asking for blood around there.
Right.
Need to find somebody. Badly, we're gonna have to find somebody who's sick. And that's gonna be very difficult.
Well, if we run into Professor Barrion or Vavina, they
Doesn't
were supposed
everybody?
to have been visiting in there, so they might be able to direct us to someone if we explain what we have and what we're doing.
Oh shit.
She's a good lady. You know?
What's wrong?
What?
I was gonna tell Mr. Kane if we could just tell the. Actually, no, because he says people will do what they want. Never mind.
No, I was gonna say.
I was gonna see if maybe we can try to get people to just drink from the well from now, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
I mean, Roderick would have to, he can try what he can, but.
We're lining up at the front gate.
Oh.
Oh, alright.
Just for heading up.
Well, that might be well.
Okay.
I guess you can
If we-
see if Hannah's there, you can check and see if they've.
Yeah.
Also,
sample.
if we're going to go meet this Talia person, we might be able to ask them how we might be able to get some
You guys
without
already know?
causing
Yeah.
them discomfort.
Fantastic. Everybody else too? Or...
After all, they're the one who's been watching over them the most. So we might be able to ask them.
Look, you know, if you ever need help,
To get what we can about this disease, get more information. In general, I believe that her abilities will be paramount to actually solving it.
Well, we're planning on doing some of medical are planning on doing an autopsy.
It would be
well,
good
you
to
should
have
still
a
do
live
that.
subject as well, but yes, we can do both. Maybe. Man.
Okay, Hannah.
This way.
Maybe.
They were having a
Do I have
conversation.
your consent?
To work
Let
with
us talk-
the doctor? I'm
Not necessarily, but to bring them in so that we can get additional information. The patient already consented.
To test with these waters. But now I need.
Let us talk to the other professors so we have a general understanding from all the professors so that, you know,
Are you okay,
so there's no
Blaze?
like
Sorry.
misinformation.
You are
Going on.
Flash.
I am
And
not
then,
sure
you know,
what
Are
this
you
information
feeling
would
unwell?
be, but
I-
how long will that take?
I should be fine, but let me.
Okay.
I would have hoped that it would be quicker, but understood.
How about now?
There's a lot. I got.
You are no longer Flash.
Apparently-
something came up and now that's kind of taken priority.
I
we were
understand.
walking around,
I will
seeing
say
the
that this
city.
woman has operated upon me, and I trust her.
Oh, okay.
She deals in. She has a way with blood. I will say. And one of the werewolves in the quarantine zone volunteered some of that to be analyzed. We'll have it. Anyway, we got summoned.
How much alchemy? How many alchemy supplies did you bring?
Like whenever people are doing like a
I brought the mini set that I have, and then Professor Blazeheart has a bunch. So.
Okay, that's good.
Are we
then.
supposed to
we can just
assemble here or over
in
in the
this
tavern?
general vicinity, but also something that came to me. The potion shop owner here was one of the people that we helped out while we were encamped on the road. So they might have more supplies than any of us brought with us, and we might be able to call in a favor to use it.
That is true. We'll have to ask that around.
So consider that
But thank you,
because
Rana.
they might have things.
It's all coming together,
That's what we
hopefully.
do. What if it's not the water?
It
That's
might
the
not
whole
be,
point. That's
but
why we're
that's
testing it.
It
if
is
it's one of those
currently
things we have to worry
a
about.
what if.
Exactly. And that
However,
means we can continue drinking the water.
if you consider it,
I mean, what would we check
if
for?
anyone was sick, they said it spreads by bodily
That is
fluid.
where
So that if they
potions
were
come
drinking
in.
out of it while sick before symptoms show, it's in the water.
So they're probably on their way back from the bridge.
Crystal Town was at the temple.
I'm gonna look for them.
Watch yourself, Lorena.
They're on their way. Doris, Dita.
I wouldn't step on you.
Oi.
I know where I'm stepping.
So,
I was dancing around their legs, don't worry. I know where I
Talk
was.
grudge at the moment.
Just don't move, you know. It'll go around you.
I mean, even if you do move, your pressure has like a pressure on one or which direction I go to bounce sort of has like a turmeric
you
difference.
got this.
Yeah, it's been a bit since I've tested its effects. We'll see.
Oh, Miss. Oh, she's gone.
That makes so much sense because we did not hear me
It's
about
been
10
happening
seconds.
now.
Money.
As I was saying, though,
I am Bun.
an entirely different matter
Money
when
fluffy mode.
is entirely above my head.
Sound.
It's pretty fluffy. Although he's really fluffy.
Do what I do.
Very soft.
So because of the thing, so obviously it ends in their.
Your academy is made up of all kinds.
It is. That's why I like it. Gets you out of your comfort zone.
Reminds me much of Gaia's teachings.
I heard that when I was sitting over there. I got interested hearing about it.
Integrity.
Tell that what
Come on.
Ignis Forma.
Yes,
Inform me.
Don't be too excited, y'all. Please take your time. Fix your dresses. Fix your shoes.
Which way are we for?
this way. We're facing that away.
Wow, you two said that.
Well, yeah, perfect. Nailed it. It's fine. Nailing it.
I have nailed. But I have no nails.
I know you said it's whatever. I know you said you don't care about not being heard, but if I can get him for a second, do you want to be there? Or do you want me to speak on your behalf?
Yes?
Oh.
Behind you.
Okay.
Huh?
Let me just...
Behind me?
Thinking about friends.
You are okay with it? We're basically going to be
Just
following
letting you know that you've got
Are
the
you okay to
approval.
go and take us to this camp?
Just
Or
confirm.
the person you're supposed to meet? Spectacular.
Thank you, Professor.
Let me know
That'd be
Happily. Everything will be documented and shared.
Let me,
Nice
I'll
game.
pull you up to
Understood.
something else actually.
What was your
It's
name
fine.
again, sir?
It's fine. I'm sure. I'm sure.
Reese, right?
Right? Good stonework.
Sorry.
We have to meet each other with the autopsy anyway. We'll share all our information. I'm sure everyone's been getting information.
Any other words?
All right, everybody. Our kind and wonderful guide here, Reese, is going to be leading us to where we need to go. Please be sure to be respectful. No signs of aggression. None of that. We're going to do everything that we did here twice on over. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. What I like to hear,
Yes,
everybody.
sir.
All right, you guys are going to be following behind. You don't have to do a complete straight line, but everyone try to stay with your squads, a little bit grouped together. Don't clusterfuck yourselves too hard. And also, for the love of God, stupid comments. Whenever we get there to who we need to talk to, whatever it need to be, keep your damn mouth shut. At least, you know, in the right situation. Y'all are smart. Y'all are adults. I trust you. And if I don't trust you, you're getting this. Wonderful. All right.
What are we getting?
He's got a.
Following you.
was a visual joke.
Follow Ascension.
Nice work.
Let's go.
Behind you.
I missed. I didn't even.
Following you.
Nope, I didn't even see that.
Oh, come on. Let the peanut.
What is some?
You're so jumbled up. Please try to stay directly behind me.
Oh, I just realized how eerily silent that.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Everything was silent.
Oh yeah, no, I've been pretty far and I decided to start humming myself. Yeah, I started humming. The trees were very quiet.
Moments.
Yo, I didn't notice.
Yes, the headaches. I can imagine. I will inform you if they straggle behind. Just keep an eye forward.
Thank you for your concern, sir.
Mm-hmm.
How far are we traveling?
Outside the city and into the woods.
I mean,
This will be our guide. We will.
I didn't bring any combat gear, sir.
Let's hope it won't be necessary.
Yeah.
With the entirety of the academy here, I feel like most things would probably keep their distance.
Don't worry, Chips. I'll protect you.
No, that's my job.
It is my
Well,
I'm not fucking with the spirit, so it's She's job now.
yeah, she's his job, definitely.
Apologies. Slight headache.
You know,
Nothing
suddenly
around.
looking back is a very stupid idea. I'm gonna gradually do that.
Why is that? Yeah, bro.
Why, what happens when you...
Log of us.
Don't look, it's right behind you, Zach.
You almost got galaxianated. Be careful, man.
What the fuck is Galaxian?
Almost got. I was gonna say, God, what, Ryder?
Did you just say a slur at me?
Now.
No, that just basically means you almost got evaporated.
Ryder said
No.
no to that idea.
Not my problem.
Man, look how... Alright, this might be stupid. But this is really foresty, you know? Foresty, like, you know?
Her name is
Very
Talia, correct?
Foresty.
Yes.
It's nice to see you
Hmm.
today.
The
She follows Moar.
Case.
I can hear it.
I can hear him.
Depends on the kind of creature. She always pretty nice.
Okay, this is the last safety checkpoint.
You're now in the woods.
All right, Zachary. Any orders?
Just stay close. Keep to the march. If we need to, form a wall formation in front of everybody so they can get themselves prepared, and then we'll go from there.
Roger.
Worst case scenario.
Okay.
Water.
That
Water.
was a little high.
Oh, you're just not gonna care about your shoes, huh? Right.
Yeah, muddy.
Ever walked in a marsh before, Ryder? No, I've never walked in a marsh before.
It's water.
Surprised if she lives in a marsh. I love these shoes.
Fuck y'all.
Wish the academy grounds were more foresty.
Sing. I would like that.
Pretty sure we've walked in guts before. You guys need to grow up.
Like the academy fully overgrown. Be cool.
We should make a forest, Zach.
Still not like it.
It would be great.
No offense, it would not be indicative of
No, there'll be
teaching,
way-
so I believe we will keep it as
too
it
many
is.
damn trees. No.
The trees are pretty.
What's wrong with trees?
No, I
Trees are
don't.
nice.
Can't believe it. Ryder hates trees.
No, I literally bump into trees when I'm flying. No.
Ryder would burn down like everything in the academy if it was all made out of nature.
Two more to our right.
Pardon me?
We have somebody to our left. We have somebody to our left.
Do not,
And to our right. That's upgraded.
do not go that way. That leads to the pharaohs.
No,
Oh,
no, I'm
sorry.
just watching. I'm just letting people know.
Noted.
Okay.
Pharaohs, got it.
Oh.
That way, Ellie. That way.
Talia.
Fair tidings.
Any reason why I'd be out here alone? I'd need to have someone who can see with me.
But there was a legion
Better to be out here during the day, that's for sure.
Huh?
Are they stopping us? No, they're seen. Oh, I think we've met our contact.
my lady.
Yes, that's you. How are you feeling?
I am alright. This is Ascension
Good.
Academy. They arrived not too
Step
long
forward.
ago. They
Please,
were
Ryder.
here to assist us. Especially
Go on and make a
the
semicircle.
camp.
Just try to be calm and orderly about it, alright?
I see.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna.
Lord Roderick ordered me to bring them to you.
Teach, I'm gonna stay near you.
Then they're here to help.
Yes, madam.
To make sure that
I'll stay
everyone
back here.
gets the same
Semicircle.
amount of good information, if you could,
I mean,
want you to be over here
everyone else is
listening,
still in
alright?
the line, so.
I'm gonna be watching.
Garm has been.
He told us to make a semicircle.
He is now in the prison.
Data, go forward. I'll have the best point of view.
Great. Now what? I'm not surprised. And what are their plans with him?
From what I know, nothing has been said yet.
It is still being discussed. We are hoping to gather more information, which is why our trip out here seems necessary. Information gathering. That way we can make an informed decision.
I see. Well, we should head back to the camp. The sick are going to start getting curious, and we don't want to bother them. That's fine.
Continue following Ascension.
Pardon me, I'm gonna be on your left.
Follow behind Agnes. Move to your left. Two on the right.
We've got a friend up on the cliffs.
Probably as she said, they're just curious.
Do beware
They
of the
might need
sick.
They might need a guide back once they are done.
Are you going to attend to it, or shall I send one of our own?
No, too.
It's fine. Put my life on the line.
I shall hang outside the huts.
Okay.
No.
Sorry.
Want us to go that way? Taking us the side way.
Doesn't matter.
Yes, I took them the short way.
That's
There are tidings to you both.
quite a many.
Careful, there's a drop.
Yes, please do not injure yourself.
We don't have the space to house all these people.
I'm here for scale.
No, they're not staying
Well, if it
here.
helps, I'll walk on the walls.
Thank you, Data for Scale.
Yes, we have accommodations in Fallbook. We won't be staying permanently here. We are simply coming out here to assess the situation and gather information.
Right. Leave you to it then.
Well, feel free to talk to the brethren, but most of the pack is out hunting right now.
I tried to help.
Spend most of our days doing that. Are all of you taking
Good
audience to me? I couldn't complain. It's hard work.
Live freely and
Having to... We're having to hunt twice over now, but... there are worse ways to be. Living in a walled garden. So you've come to help.
Any way that we can, yes. I know I would like some information, if you could, about the disease. Any information you can give me, considering I am an alchemist of some repute, and I'm hoping to find ways to combat this.
So all of you are working on a cure.
That would be some of us are, yes. That would be some of the idea.
Well, hopefully you will do better than those that have already been working on it.
An outside perspective can always bring something new.
That is fair. They've been toiling at it near a year now, so some headway would
I've
be
been
nice.
told. Hopefully we can provide.
Any specifics, or have you been made familiar of what's happening?
The gist, as far as I'm aware, you seem to be helping the more heavily afflicted, the more far gone, providing them food and more or less keeping them.
When the PAX identifies someone who is fallen ill, they send them to us, and Bellbrook is sending us their worst. They have been gathered into their own pack. They tend to keep to themselves. The ones that have gone fully feral, at least they still have a mind to stick to the pack.
I understand there was an individual that seems to have spoken with them. A mercenary from outside of Walbrook. Garm, I believe the name was.
Yes, Garm. Garm, bit of a fanatic. Very, confident in his beliefs. He came through trying to, do a power play. Grab some of the, pack. He was able to get some until I ran him off.
So you are not completely aligned with him, then?
No. Garm is fanatical to an extreme degree. There's a commonplace for all of us. Common beliefs. Some, though, don't find much common ground. Garm is one of those.
I see.
Would you like to stand in a more open area, not all bunched together?
I am a little smooshed.
Yes, why don't we...
Yes.
Oh no.
Yes, let's just try to move a little bit. Yes, there seems to be more open to our right here.
If you don't
Please
mind,
don't
can
go
I go
into
over
any
you?
of the huts. Oh, by all means.
Yeah, I can. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna let my leggies stretchy over.
That is a bit of a novelty.
Definitely is.
Deja vu.
Sir Blazeheart, may
I
I
can't
ask
really
questions?
cozy here.
There you go. Now you look much more comfortable.
By all
Thank
means.
you.
Excuse me. Ma'am,
Yes.
I have a few questions if you wouldn't mind.
Sure.
I'm trying to also... Our medical team is trying to also help prevent the spread, but also try to help find some kind of cure or something to help you all here.
Sure.
My main question is, how have you and your people here avoided getting sick? You've had proximity with these... the infected,
Yes.
right?
After seeing what happened up north, we know to keep our distance from those that are presenting.
Up
So
north. You wouldn't happen to mean Livermore,
Yes.
would you? That name's been mentioned a few times.
You know,
We know that there was something that happened there. We have yet to know the full details, though.
Wait, the infection started in the north?
It started in the south and moved.
Oh, okay.
And has moved up here, but there seems to have been an incident, a boiling point in a Withermore northeast, I believe, of here. Is what I heard.
Very good.
we don't know where it came from, but Withermore to the northwest.
Northwest.
That is where we first saw it be its worst. There were some of the wolves went sick. Weren't exactly sure what was happening. And then it spread.
So, it was a ground zero, it seems, for the infection in the local area, is what you're saying.
We don't know. We don't know if it came from there or someone brought it there. It was just one of the worst places this happened.
Nana Ground Zero, a major hot point. Understood.
It was rather hot. I mean, with that many people in such a small area inside walls, I mean, away from the freedom of the forest, things move around quickly.
And you've been able to avoid this specifically by just avoiding proximity? Do you share water sources with the pack? Do you share with the feral pack? Or do you share hunting grounds? I've heard you send prey towards them, yes?
Yes, so the ones that are still the ones that still have the humanity, they know not to venture far. And they're not doing much hunting themselves. We do try to lure some wildlife, or injure and bring something for them to satiate their need to hunt.
Do you ever get
and
attacked?
Those that have... Not us, but there's been a few travelers through the forest who have ventured a bit too close.
So they still
Nothing
have...
severe yet, but we try to dissuade them from going that direction.
So they still have some semblance of themselves before they are unable to move?
Some of them, yes. I mean, none of them get to a point where they can't move. It's simply just... they lose their mind. It's no longer thinking like a person and only thinking like a pack member. As for the waterways and whatnot, we drink from the same streams.
Huh.
Of course, we don't drink from the ocean. That would be certain death.
Right.
That seems to confirm that it is not waterborne, like the information that we got back from town. It's not from the aquifers and it's not from the food.
I have a general curiosity. I apologize for interrupting. Do any of you eat the same fish that is fished up within the village? I know that fish can travel upstream.
Well, we don't eat much of the fish here. Mostly the wild elk and deer and boars and other mammals that are running around. Wolves don't take well to fishing. Raise your hand. We're not in a classroom.
Sorry. Just trying to give other people an option. Anyway, the Withermore place that was a hot spot, what was it known for before? I mean, it has a name. What was it known for? Maybe that has some clue as to why it was such a hot spot? Or was it just a bunch of people gathered there?
It's one of the most northern cities. It's obviously further north than Fallbrook. Very mixed population. Humans and werewolves. Not much of others. But it's your standard city. Commerce. Merchants traveling. And whatnot.
And what is it like now?
Deserted. The streets run silent now.
Is there fear of Fallbrook becoming that?
Sorry, say that again.
Are you concerned that Fallbrook might become something like that?
Not if you take care of it, but it is a city. It's a bunch of people stuck within walls. Confined, stuffy. close to each other. I every day grow more and more concerned that they're keeping some of the sick there. I wish they would just send them to us immediately. Here they can live a real life instead of being behind walls that are behind walls that are behind walls. Their freedom taken away. But at least they're taking measures to keep them away from everyone else, and so far it's worked.
Rana, do you have any questions?
Pretty much everything that you've asked has been the thing that I was going to ask.
I think I've got our own work to do.
Is there anything of the immediate, because obviously we are working on this cure, but that will take time. Is there anything of the immediate that you might need of us that you can think of? I cannot guarantee we'll be able to provide, but at least a request is better than not knowing what is needed.
Well, if you have hunters among you, we could use the help with food. I mean, the pack here is having, like I said, to work double time to feed 2 packs.
Would you prefer... I know Roderick said that you drop off, or you try to lead animals for the secondary pack to hunt in that area, but are you looking for that, or are you looking for caught game as well?
Honestly, in whatever way you can help is nice. For those that have gotten full feral, we try to lead living game there, because they have that feral need, and if they can't satiate that want of fresh meat, they start venturing out. But those that are still of humanity, of their mind, they can take dead animals and survive.
Squad leads, do I have any volunteers for squads that wish to take up this venture of attempting to assist with the hunting? I see
There's
Vanguard.
also another concern. Garm's pack.
Yeah, I mean, I would.
In what regards?
Might be down to.
Venturing further and further north, closer to Withermore. I fear that some of them may already be afflicted. And if not, if they make it to Withermore, they surely will return. With more than just themselves.
So you wish somebody to intercept them and prevent them from reaching Withermore? Is that my understanding?
Well, we've been trying to track them, but my pack is not big enough here, and we have not been able to call on much others to follow them, so yes.
What would you want done with them?
I do not want to sacrifice any of my own here for Withermore, because anyone that gets close to there is surely to get sick.
So dissuade them away from that area and prevent them from potentially reaching there.
Dissuade them from going there, and if you can talk any sense into them. They're a bit of... Well, they're following Garm, who has some extreme thoughts on things. Surely some logic can be brought to them. I don't want them to be more of the problem. They are our own, and we have to protect them.
Of course.
Even if they are not helping.
Vanguard, do you still wish to help with the hunting, or does the second assignment sound more up your alley?
That group is already assigned.
Stopping the pack would
Laura and I
sound
would like to
more
help too, so.
suitable. The second assignment,
Be
sir.
careful with
I
that.
think actually I think we'll need to plan out our plan of attack more with the secondary objective now that I think about it. I think for now we will focus on attempting to alleviate some of the pressure of the hunting.
I would agree. You pups should not be following Garm.
But understood regardless. I don't want to over hunt the area. Do you think the forest is flush enough for those who wish to help, or do you think perhaps a smaller hunter party would be better?
There is enough wildlife to support both our packs here. The other packs have not ventured into our hunting grounds, so I don't think there's much risk. But the river may be the best area to hunt around. Heading into the mountains, it gets a little dangerous, and well, again, there are some feral werewolves out there. I'm sure some of you eagle-eyed people spotted them on the ridges.
I believe we have a couple watching us now.
I've counted 3 so far.
And I should show some of you at least where the feral pack is camping, so you know where not to go. And if you want to observe, we can get word to them that they are here, so they do not. Again, the ones that are not feral, that feel safe, will not. Will see to your safety as well as they can.
There was 4. What'd you see?
Oh.
Nothing, bro.
Were we worried about that?
Stop being mean. Stop being mean to Ellie.
Or is that
Nine
too-
ball.
Are you scared of the dark?
There's nothing abnormal about night. Just like slug me right
No, it's
I think they were more
no.
concerned about the howl.
Last time we heard
The sun sets
howling.
behind the ridge. It gets dark very quickly here. Have you
I
not
didn't hear
been in the
a howl.
mountains
He is right
before?
between us, so I mean, if you want to just swing in my direction real quick.
We're gonna be on the hunt, you know.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yes, it was about time to start the hunt.
This looks like a very good meal.
Let's get ready to move out then.
Good luck, Vanguard.
Good luck.
Can I like
For them.
volunteer myself, or is it just them?
Yes, for them.
I don't think so.
It was my squad, right?
I'm not gonna
And we
stop you
might,
from coming.
if let's say if
No. Y'all don't have to go if it's not your thing. Stress relief.
So if
we
you
can
wish to
consult with
return to
my.
the city, I can.
Hunting is not my thing.
In that case, any who wish to assist with the hunting, please step forward. Otherwise, please prepare to head back to Fallbrook. If you wish to assist with the hunting, please come up here. If you wish to return to Fallbrook, go through the white bone gates.
Yeah, I agree.
Finally get to do it. All these times I've been like busy. Not feeling
Overheard
good.
He enjoyed
follow
sitting with
Valar.
you.
I'd say it's best for us to return. I do.
But those who have experience in
Are you going to be
I
helping?
have overheard that you follow Malar, is that true?
Not this time, I don't think. I have some things I need to attend to.
Okay.
Are you proud of the law?
Have a sample that I need.
If we're leaving so soon.
I'm not
I do
so
fine
fine
now. Wait, are you leaving or going?
They have first hand.
I'm either returning, you're either you're gonna stay here, but you're not gonna stay in the hunt.
Then ask.
I believe the plan is
Do
to
it
go
like
hunting or we return to the city.
But that's just their hunting.
Unless you want to.
Otherwise, you're going to have to get them down here to ask them.
Oh. Because of the presented options.
I'll just look at the good practice for my magic.
Suppose after the way they've been talking about it, one of the
It seems like they have plenty of.
failure states of if things blow over here without solving is what happened up there. Hopefully it doesn't do that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more than just...
Start leaving.
Get back.
It's like the point of it's like right here in my face.
Well, people need to organize themselves.
That would be preferable.
Well, that they did a little bit of both.
But hey,
Nothing mean what?
Follow their
I'm not calling them out for you. Very
We should
strong.
move.
Oh yeah, this horse is giving me.
Yes.
I'd rather not get people.
Even Pharaoh, they would be foolish to attack. Who's the prevailing?
To wait for
Oh, and they just warned us that they would attack. And we're just chilling here.
I'm over.
We'll kill them.
Trying to get through.
You're not gonna go around.
Never mind. Yeah, you need to get
Those that are returning, let's line up on this side.
Quickly, so we can get out of here.
I guess so.
Yeah, as fast as we can, please.
Those returning on this side.
Reasons I don't know.
I'd say let's go.
We're moving.
They'll follow.
Following him.
Let's go.
Damn.
It's okay.
Fierce.
Other people's safety, if they are not going to act upon it themselves, it's not our responsibility to force them.
We have all the Ignis, everyone has their squads. They'll make sure that they're okay. That's why we have the squad.
Mm.
Wow, you were so eager to move out, you didn't wait for a professor to tell you to move out.
We got moving up ahead.
Sir, we were given
We're following our guide.
squad leaders.
The guide is leading us out.
Every so much of conflicting instruction.
It's okay.
We won't get in trouble. It's fine.
Sorry.
You guys followed orders from your squad leader,
I'd
fine.
rather not risk being sick.
I understand, but
Follow the voices, and we get in trouble. We don't follow the voices, we can still get in trouble.
Heading out immediately. I was trying to gather people and organize, but there seems to have been confusion.
I didn't even see him up there, to be fair.
gathered your hunters.
I thought I run ahead.
Did you not?
It gets up.
I did, but it seems it has grown too late for the hunt, and I believe the local guides that would be able to assist us are unavailable, so we will all be returning.
Oh.
Understood, sir.
I got called off.
Damn, alright.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
That's why I'm over here.
Yep.
Trying to say that.
Well,
Lots of chaos going on.
Have everybody
Lingering.
little overzealous
Also
of the
people hanging
guides
back to
who
talk with Talia.
wants to
She's
return and
supposed
not
to
get
come
sick. So that is not on the cadets.
Oh, I didn't even know that was an
This is
option.
just a little miscommunication. We seem to all be gathered up now, and we all be returning.
People just made
to,
it an option.
Holbrook. And we can discuss things further at
I would have paid back if I knew that.
Either way.
Well, that's a shame.
No,
We seem to
too
have
far back
everyone
now,
gathered
they'll
up.
get
Let's let us
yelled
move forward so we do not cause any distress for you.
at. Oh, only that, right?
You know, maybe we'll get the back for something like that.
another chance sometime later.
I need to bite something.
Ascension, moving out.
It's cool.
Follow the voices, and we don't get in trouble.
Usually following the voices is what gets you in.
Strange.
Not
all those trees are.
Not those voices.
Bro, I heard we are all leaving, so that's what I did. Whatever, it's late. People are getting grumpy.
Most welcome back.
I didn't have breakfast. I'm at least somewhat tame. I didn't have breakfast. I'm still tame.
Really? I'm saving it for later. There's an apple in my hand.
I don't want I want meat.
That kind of path is not a tree in the rock. Am I understanding? Or am I mistaken?
Go eat a spider. There's probably a spider on a tree somewhere.
Actually, they want to bite. I'm trying to figure out where their territory is.
Ooh, actually, if any of y'all happen to see any tarantulas while you're out here, let me know. I miss my old buddy.
So I was trying to get out the
What?
I guess in the same direction.
I used to have a tarantula back when I was a private. Used to keep him in my armor all the time. Keep him safe.
Tarantula show?
Yeah, they're like little spider dogs. They're the best.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, Vies. I don't mean it in like a mean
I
way.
wasn't paying attention to you. What'd you say?
Spider
Oh,
dog.
sorry. I was saying I used to have like a tarantula, and I'm trying to see if anyone can find one because he out-aged. So.
No, that's quite fine. I have tarantulas. So long as you take care of them well, I don't care. So long as you don't compare me to the wild ones that don't have my kind of intelligence, I do not care.
Floating vines?
No. I'd compared it to like a little spider dog. I didn't know if that was like the meaning towards
That's
tarantulas.
lovely. If you know of any, let me know. I would love to have them.
I kind of wanted one because he's my little buddy.
I mean, if you get a breeding pair, we'll certainly buy one off you.
Sir, would you feel more comfortable if
We could make a breeding pair. Ooh, the wonders of genetics.
Sir?
Eh?
Oh,
Puppy.
Equipment with them, or do you think
Also, I would just flip over the pillow.
Or spider cats.
No,
Spider dogs.
Yeah.
Almost in love.
Wow.
Oh.
Just like up north.
Not arm up.
Remind me of how fucking hard
What did he
those
say?
are.
He said be on standby.
Stand by.
Do not arm up.
Hey, stand by. People in here.
In short, just do what we're already doing.
I am already standing, so I will just have to settle for being by.
Just wanted to be a little bit happy.
It's okay, smile.
Yeah, hee hee.
Yeah, do I get the option to be blind?
Okay,
The joy.
What?
Alright, Risei.
I am by everybody.
We didn't see that on our way in.
What is...
You are.
Oh.
I didn't notice it particularly either. No.
What
We were all looking
Somebody's
forward.
gonna fucking erupt out of there.
Yeah,
Do not
I
gawk.
recognized it,
Don't
but
summon
Maybe I
it.
should make sure we in it.
We just look.
being wary about in there.
We should be aware.
I don't know. I'm trying
No, everyone needs to rubberneck.
You know, honestly, looking back the direction we came in, I can see why we didn't see it, because it was kind of like not the line of sight we were looking towards.
The people weren't paying attention to their surroundings, I guess.
Well, more people were probably looking up and looked over it.
Yeah, I was looking up
We
at the
turned
time.
around and looked. Either way, we see it now. I need to make a big deal about it.
No, I'm not oppressing. Man, freaky motherfuckers.
You're one that's on.
I'm not a freaky dude. I'm a virgin.
What does that have to do with anything?
What?
It means a lot.
It does not.
Look, I'm a basic black man, alright? I like to eat, fight, and then sleep.
You're far from it.
What the? Alright, what would you classify me as then?
Freaky.
Son of a bitch. Alright. I can't win. I got it.
Welcome to life. Where no one can win.
True!
Alright, cadets, go ahead and start heading over to the tavern. Head over to the tavern and take a seat. We're gonna have a quick little discussion afterwards.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hi, sir.
Unfortunately, I apologize, everybody.
I can tell.
Stop with the biting nonsense.
No.
I want to bite. Oh.
Do not make them repress the urge to bite.
Instincts.
They have
I'll
the
throw you in
unending
a
need
pipe
to
training
chomp.
in a minute.
We'll do shit.
Can't
Let me
believe in a
enjoy
single
things,
wall
man.
Be unlocking your slur.
Swear y'all need to fucking help. Throw y'all in the train, see how y'all like it.
Let's get a lovely corner.
What did he just say?
Never mind.
He said to throw us under a train?
Watch how you train.
Where's the victim?
What's a train?
Something that dwarves have,
Dangerous to
apparently.
be thrown under it.
Maybe.
The dwarves have something underground that I think they call that. Vargas talked about it once.
I'm stealing someone's seat.
Oh fuck! Wait!
No, I'm talking about.
My
Give me one.
Liang said.
Excuse me, bartender. Tavern keep. I apologize. Tavern keep. We're gonna have a little bit of a meeting in here. You're not gonna have to go away or anything like that, but I'm gonna be doing a little bit of fussing, so I do apologize. But I promise it won't go on for too long or anything.
That is completely fine. Appreciate the heads up.
Thank you very much. Of course. Just wanted to let you know before
Hi,
anything said or done or
King.
anything.
Of
course.
It's totally fine. It's totally fine.
I mean,
Totally normal. Totally normal. Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
Yes, sir.
No.
Yeah, you
I'm
listen to
not
me.
doing ultra
Whiskey.
protesting.
Everybody hear me? If you can't, try to get yourself in a way that you can.
I am the sneakiest
Oh,
spider
you're right.
that
I can
ever
do that, can't I?
was.
Look at that. My bad. You're goddamn right.
Yes.
so sneaky I can hear them through the
Prefer a
floorboards.
bottle or a glass?
A bottle, please.
There you go.
No.
Of course.
No, you're dead now.
Oh.
No,
Go back to normal.
What about now?
Sounds like he's behind a wall.
I can hear you
There
now.
you go. You can hear me now? Okay, this is normal. Alright, you wanna know what?
That.
You wanna know what? If you can't hear me, move up. I fucking problem fucking solved. I swear.
Alright.
Apparently got the fucking IQ of a goddamn 10-year-old can't operate a fucking thing. There. Alright.
Hey, that's mean to 10-year-old.
So, couple things. Number one, alright. I need you all to hear me. Alright. We are on a deployment. So that means we need to be doing our best. But it is very clear that a lot of mistakes have been made because every single goddamn morning and night there have been a dozen fucking meetings discussing a bunch of shit. Because either someone's done this, someone's secretly done this, there's a discussion here, a disagreement here, a disagreement there. Alright? I don't want to have to do this, right? Because you're all adults. And I trust a lot of you. I've talked to many of you privately, discussing how much I genuinely do care about each and every one of you, individually. Not just as a group, not just as a waste of time. All of you, because of what you stand for as cadets. You will lead up to be officers, which means you will lead people. You will lead armies. You will lead people who need someone to follow. You will help the broken, pick up the fallen, hold the torch. It's not just a goddamn joke of a saying. It is a genuine thing that we stand for. And number one, there's been some upset about some kind of secret thing that Zachary is doing. I've already heard a couple of leadership bouncing around. I've already heard word of it. Before it even spreads or goes anywhere, I can tell you right now, whatever is this secret thing, it is not something that leadership is trying to hide from any of you. I don't even know what it is. So whatever it is, when he gets back, we're going to discuss it with him. We're going to learn every little bit of it and make sure the rest of leadership knows so they can inform the rest of their teams exactly with what's going on. I can swear and promise to you from the bottom of my heart, no one from anyone of leadership is hiding anything from y'all. If you have any fucking questions, you ask us whatever you... all good?
I was just offering her my food, sorry.
It's perfectly fine. You should make sure to eat. If anyone hasn't eaten, you will eat after this goddamn meeting.
Yes, sir.
Secondly, I have still heard some chatter over a situation that has happened. I won't say his name. He's been ridiculed enough about it. What I will let you all know is that we are on a goddamn deployment. I can't afford to sit here punishing people, putting chains around you, making you go running laps, or doing God knows what. I'm a creative man. I can figure out something. We're gonna suck it up. If a mistake is made, it's made. It's remembered, all right? I will personally go out of my way to make sure that anyone who has fucked up big enough that we have to have a dozen fucking meetings over it and go up to leadership and look like we're fucking 10 years goddamn old and can't do nothing right, you will be dealt with back at home, at the school. You will be. I promise you that. But while we're here, I need you running, I need you moving, I need you respecting people, I need you following orders. Now, I have learned that some of y'all have not been informed about a couple
like Professor
of things.
Rayner and his like no-nonsense
Leadership,
shit.
as well as how to actually perform
Like,
engagements.
it's not disrespectful, like rude
Alright?
in your
I thought
face.
a lot of this was already instructed. That's on me. I'll take
He
that tomorrow.
cares.
I should have already had checked on a lot of these things before we even left on the deployment. I'm not gonna do this to you tonight. You've all had a lot of work to do today. Ooh, damn, shit, look what y'all making me do. Already done a lot of work today. You're allowed to rest, I'll give you that. But tomorrow, early as hell in the morning, and I mean doubly as early as normal, we're gonna have all of you out the front of there, and we're gonna do an impromptu lesson. It's gonna be quick, it's gonna be concise, but it's just to make sure you all understand how to actually properly take an engagement, how to deal with someone who is aggressive, right? To understand when to strike someone, when not to strike someone. Now, before I cut this, you all get fucking food, preferably. Enjoy a nice non-alcoholic beverage. Some of y'all don't fucking need more alcohol in you. Does anyone have any questions? Anything. And I mean anything. Alright. Oh, I thought you had your hand raised. Goddamn stick. Alright. Now, genuinely, all of y'all, you staff on your back, I thought you were raising your hand. That's on me. Alright. We're all members of Ascension. All of us. Professors and whatnot. Doesn't fucking matter. Anything that you do reflects on all of us. Every single one of us. But that also means if you mess up, if you fuck up, tell someone. Fucking say something. You don't get punished for admitting a failure. We try to help you to make sure that failure doesn't happen again. The only time we have to do punishments is when it does nothing but your mistake punishing all the rest of us because you decide to keep it from all of us. So no more of that shit, alright?
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. You haven't gotten food, get food. Rest tonight, please. Zachary, on me. No, perfect timing actually. On me.
Alakai.
Evershine, please.
One more quick thing. One more quick thing. I apologize. Then you can get your food. After you get your food, if you wish to assist with the werewolf feralism, I will be in this corner. You can come talk to me. Me and Nisha will be leading this project. If you wish to assist, please come talk to me. That way I know whom is assisting, and we're all on the same page.
What are you working on exactly again? So we are hearing here in the back.
A cure for the werewolf feralism. If you are in the know, then you know. If you wish to assist, come talk to me in the corner. That way, again, I know whom all is willing to help and has the knowledge to help.
You're doing medical.
You're welcome, by the way.
But first, get some food.
You definitely need to talk. Let's get the talk done.
Professor.
That sounds too complicated for me.
After that discussion,
I know medical, but I don't know how to do that
I
stuff.
imagine it can be a part of after that, so we can do our autopsy.
You might be able to provide
If
a
the-
unique
We're
perspective.
able to get from you tonight. I don't know how late we can do that.
Man, let's get some food.
I am. I have a lot of information. What do we?
There you go.
We're doing an autopsy on some bodies that the younger brother provided us. I was going to have
It's a-
all Med Squad
Show
take a
me
look at
this.
it, as well as whoever else is interested, but generally only Med Squad is going to be allowed to touch those bodies.
What's on your mind?
And we're going to be very
To
structured about
to
this.
be honest with you, Hannah, I'd just prefer to have just medical there. Whilst it's good to have other people there, we have enough people in medical to, fill up a whole room. No offense.
Understood. No,
So
that's fine.
it's probably not.
I just letting you know, do you want to do this after that or before your discussion with on the plague?
Before, let's have the discussion, and then we can do the autopsy if we have time.
Understood.
Fish. The dish or just a single fish?
Because I need to talk to her about something.
Unfortunate circumstances got her
So we may not be over there for the discussion for a little bit.
Did you have a good time in the werewolf
I would keep this in mind, but I'm just trying to get a head count.
I did, actually.
15 different people doing 15
Are
different
we
things.
gonna
and I want
do
it all
the
consolidated.
Miss Hannah and
Yes. I will
Which
keep you in
thing?
mind.
For which thing?
Alright, do you want to go immediately up to
Ah, her. Gotcha.
It was beautiful there.
So, preferably the more the better.
I like the trees. These good trees.
I have a simple question for you. Is it too late for you or no?
Not medical.
No,
Time do we
I came to
have?
find you.
I will see if the others are.
Oh, lovely. Then that works out just splendid.
I'm kind of tired.
Working on the right.
I don't know if that still pertains to me. In regard to...
Okay. Are you good now?
Yeah, maybe caffeine.
Fish, hot
I am good now.
Fish and hot coffee.
Alright, OJ.
Do you want something to drink or are you good?
Yes, it's
I'm good for now. But thank you.
I guess they can't be bad.
If you buy it,
I think
there's a mark on it. Let us know.
It's a must buy.
I don't care about the beatings right now. I need this.
All right! It's the time you've all been waiting for. Alright. How many people are in the town this late? That's easy for me. Not even anybody wandering. Impressive. It's almost like they're learning. Oh, God! You've got to stop lurking on the roofs, man!
What do you mean? This is my favorite place to be. You think they've gotten used to it by now? You want to talk flying around like that? You could give someone a fright.
How could anyone be afraid of me? I'm so lovable!
Sure, no one's disagreeing with that. I'm just saying you have a striking appearance.
Don't want to talk!
I mean,
With the yee-ass hat on your head and the beak, you look like a bird.
What is wrong with my hat? That is the idea. I do it to relate to my best friend, other than Blackwing. Don't listen to him, Cecil. We look cool.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what they tell you back at the district. Anyways, I'm looking for someone. Alright.
Oh wait, we're all going in there.
I haven't done too much.
You alright there, Golden Ash?
Everything alright?
Yes, yes, I was looking for one of my friends, the one in blue, has a hood, gods, what's her name?
Iris.
No, in blue!
No, in blue, they're, in a predicament right now. They'll be down in
A predicament?!
conversation, I'm sorry.
I was in a predicament outside with the creepy bird mask guy on the roof. Scared the lights out of me.
That guy again?
Yeah.
It's pretty normal at this point, I'll be honest.
The dude was holding a sign that said "Kiss my full moon," and I started.
Listen,
laughing.
he's just. I don't know what's up with that guy. I mean, he's got the yee-ass hat on his head. A thing looks like a bird.
What is a yee?
I don't know, but that's what it looks like.
Anna, so that's interesting.
Okay.
He thinks he looks cute.
I don't want to wait 3 hours to do a medical fucking
You ever
meeting,
need
though.
anything, just in return.
If someone fucking needs me, just gives me something to do. It's just gone.
It's called
Oh,
disappeared
you
on me
are.
again.
You are part of this inquiry also. So as you might have noticed, Lady Lucina has not been around today because I've been keeping her busy. It's a very busy thing, but yes, I did. As it turns out, I tried doing a bit of initial practice runs of those dishes the both of you suggested. And I'm looking for someone
Morcillas.
to provide some expert opinion before the party.
I'm gonna write it down, Morgan.
I feel like you would have a bit more.
Victor, oh right, he was just here. Where did he go?
You know, like outburst or something. I don't know.
Right.
Literally was just here.
He probably went up the stairs. Kane, I'm going up the stairs.
Don't make trouble.
I don't know, sometimes if I yell enough.
Too late. Already am.
Perfect.
Ah, blast it.
We're going to talk about blood sausages, but I guess not. Hello, Professor.
They're having a leader. They're having a meeting in there, aren't they? Did Victor go into Ignis?
No,
Victor went to General.
Why?
He was with Shizuko, not sure.
He's trying to hide from me. I know it. I've got excellent cooking for him.
Hold on,
You want me to grab him and drag him out?
Do it. Fucking do it.
I'm gonna drag him out.
Do it. It'd be hilarious.
His bad wings.
Look, he's gonna love this. I've kept Lucina busy all since the last time we talked, which has only been really a day. But I had a list. I had a list of things that I need for this lovely engagement we're gonna be having in a few days. Like, tell me, you're gonna love it.
And I really want to go into the room right now.
Come with me. Come with me so I can.
That's a leadership meeting. Is Chips in there?
They were using the room, so I can't go in there and knock out. Anything strawberry or cherry, maybe?
I know Victor.
Leadership.
Behind a wall and take a walk.
Oh, lovely.
Do you have them on your person?
I do. Let me see. Which bag did I put it in? This one. So, it was the first one on your menu. He's right here.
Welcome to this.
I need expert opinion. I have been given some new blood-based recipes from this lovely individual here. But seeing as I can't really appreciate my own work like a lactose-intolerant cheesemaker, I need someone who does. After all, it'll be part of the menu at the party. So, it's in your best interest to make sure it's good. Give it a try. It's reminiscent of the blood-based dumplings that were made a while back by Morgan. They are about a 12 on goodness.
Out of what?
20.
Okay.
Is this food or drink?
Well, it's a little bit of both. You ever heard of that thing that some humans like, that they make these little dumplings and they put soup into it? Well, I tried that, but with a blood broth.
So it's like a low squid?
No.
What?
It's a solid and it's a liquid. It's like a combination.
It's the best of both worlds, my friend!
No, when you make them, you make it into a gelatin, and then you put it in there, and when you steam it, the gelatin dissolves, and it becomes
Oh, it is edible.
That's the best you're gonna get.
I'll take it! I'll take it! I've been keeping Lady Lucina busy all day. I had a shopping list and everything, and she had to go out of the district for some of it, but it will all be worth it! Few more days, and then the big payoff.
Hey, can I try some of that?
Sure, why not? By the way, this might be really generalizing things, but
Do you want to be involved? You're involved
do you know anything about weird bird mask guy, giant hat, sits on the roof?
Sorry,
Do you know him at all? Cause I want to know if he's be someone that I would want to invite, even if he's weird and has a stupid fucking hat.
What's that direction?
Do you need me for anything else right now?
Nope. You connected me to who I needed.
Cool. Awesome. Because I can't eat those.
You
Now
know,
with that attitude, you can't.
personality-wise, hey, he might be someone nice to invite. He's got a bit of a quirky personality.
And for your information, he is Dr. Edgar.
Dr. Edgar.
He has been working at the clinic with Octavia, Lady Octavia.
Oh, I know her. She's gorgeous. Barely talked to her, but
I'm sure both of them wouldn't mind a party.
you know what?
I'm sure these are great.
After all, it might be a little bit of stuff with our fellows as well. They might be additional guests. After all, I want it to be a big occasion. Maybe he's still on the roof. I bet he's still on the roof. I'm gonna go check. Yes?
Hey, Boulder.
What?
Not quite my type. I'm sure it's probably very good though for those who have more of the blood side of things.
Okay, well, don't worry, I'm still... It's a little bit of a slower process, because it's not stuff I've normally worked with. But, the small one in green, provided me a list of things that were akin to more, Caiaphas's tastes prior to his new life. So, it'll be a little bit of that, and maybe a special third
Sounds
thing, a
good.
surprise.
No surprises.
Perfect, then you're gonna love this. Alright, whoa. I almost died. Oh, that would have been tragic. Same to you, my new friend. I did not cause trouble, don't worry. I just provided Actually, hold on.
Stone?
If you see Vivina, give us some of these. Just tell them they're like a soup dumpling, but with blood broth instead. I want her to try it and give me her honest opinion. Okay? You got that?
Very well.
Try it yourself if you like, but I don't know if you'd like it. Unless you're hiding something from me.
Something like blood dumpling?
Yep.
Oh, no.
Hey. I'm preparing for a party of epic proportions in the vampire district in a few days. After all, I have to keep my reputation up. And what better way to do that than to show that I can bring together the finest of the district and our new guests.
Will you have candy?
I see.
Potentially.
Could I have some candy?
You got cake.
Yeah, you have cake.
It's for Miss Dee Dee.
Actually, there was a man on the roof. But
I mean, it could
Is he still on the roof? Wait, is he still on the roof?
He's having a great time on the roof. He's on the corner.
Perfect, I actually need him.
I'm so happy for him.
I actually need him.
It's a nice night out.
Edwin! Edwin, I've been made privy to a interesting proposal. If you would hear me out. By now, I'm sure you.
Start with that. The fuck did you just call me?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, anywho.
I was speaking to one of the guests of a, perhaps you've heard of it, most illustrious party being held at Caiaphas's Manor in a couple of days, being organized by yours truly. And I realized I have a lot of the guests in town, but perhaps they need a few of the distinguished members of our district to see that, well, ours is the best. And a certain Victor said that you might be the kind who would be interested. Maybe you and Miss Octavia both.
I suppose I could work it into my schedule. I'll think on it.
Perfect! Well, you are more than invited. It will be at the manor, as always, but it's been some time since we've had something of this proportion.
Of course.
Hello again.
Oh, this is Archimedes.
Hello,
Oh,
Archimedes.
that's a different one. You met Cecil earlier.
Oh,
I
you
have
are...
a plethora of facts.
Oh, where are the rest of them? How the hell did you get up here?
I climbed.
He climbed.
Yo, what's good?
You know what? I can't even argue with that. That's kind of cool.
I climbed and then I jumped.
You know what? Fair enough. By the way, have you ever tried? You know that human dish that they like make little dumplings and they put like a soup-like broth into them? I tried making that, but with blood broth to make it more palatable to our kind. I have a few extra here if you'd like to sample. It's one of the wares that was inspired by one of the individuals staying in the inn, as it turns out. They've been making food for their vampire friends. Trying to make things more than just blood wine and blood. You know, make it more exciting.
Very kind of them.
You'd probably...
The sound of that.
Yes. They're well taken care of in that part. It's amazing. Anyways, that was staring at me. I must go talk to them. Hello! You were looking up in our general direction, and I figured you might be curious. I think I've seen you around before, Don't tell me, don't tell me. Does it start with a C?
No.
God. Dang it. I don't think I've ever heard your name. Sorry.
I'm Hoshi.
Hoshi! Hoshi!
Chips is familiar.
Chips is familiar? He's a familiar... Man, he gets more and more interesting the more I hear about him. I'm so glad I invited him. Well, as his familiar, what is he like? What is he like? I need to make sure that I have my guests' preferences and mannerisms accounted for my epic party of glorious proportions.
He's really nice. He likes that blue alcohol.
The blue alcohol.
What's it called? It's rumored to turn your hair blue.
Oh, Evershine, yes. Does not work on stone. Lady Lucina got curious one year and just procured a whole lot of bottles of stuff and told me that I can't really drink. I do not have organs of which to process those sort of things. So they had me soak into stuff, trying to see if it would make my stone turn blue. Well, in a way it did, but as soon as I dried off, I was fine. But they were hoping it was like a permanent dyeing sort of thing. And let me tell you,
you want to be blue?
I don't know. I think it might look very dashing in blue, but it's more of whatever she wants. I am more than happy to work with. I mean, she kind of has a say over everything. If she really wanted to, she could just use more of that blood magic humba jumba to make me do whatever she darn well pleases. That's the whole thing behind gargoyle-mancy, or whatever the term they did. But she kind of leaves me to her own devices, which is why I'm out here and she's busy dealing with my shopping list for the party. I won the game of rock, paper, scissors this time. Best 4 out of 7. It was best 2 out of 3, but they were a sore loser and wouldn't take it. They were just like, oh, one more. I sneezed. Oh, one more. You went early. She just can't accept that I have the superior intellect when it comes to strategy!
Are you familiar too, then?
Well, in a manner of speaking, yes. The way that she introduces me is her gargoyle familiar. But in essence, she took a big ol' hunk of stone, carved it into my glorious shape, and then put a manner of magical lines and symbols and all that other stuff. Infused me with some blood. Did a couple more things that probably involved waving her hands. I don't know. I wasn't awake at the time. I was not in existence yet. And then brought to me forth with the name that would strike fear into all of the vampire district. Boulder Nash. The greatest gargoyle that was ever created. Mostly because I actually have a personality, unlike the other ones, which they consider me a defect. But would a defect implies that it wasn't what you were going for. She wanted me this way, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
That sounds very cool.
That said,
Must be pretty strong with magic.
Oh, she is. She is quite talented when it comes to the art of gargoyle creation. She downplays it a little bit. She doesn't really like to brag or whatnot, but imparting a custom personality on a gargoyle is not an easy thing. Let me tell you that.
Doesn't
If you
sound
want
that
it to
good.
just be like emotionless and more of a statue that moves on occasion, or one that just kind of goes, "How can I help you?" Very well. Then you could, any schmuck with a little grasp of blood magic could make a gargoyle. But to make one that actually is a companion for life, that takes skill. And not just anybody could do it. It takes many years of practice. And she was well practiced. Well back in the 50 years ago when she made me.
That's very cool.
Yes. If I had realized you were Chips' familiar, I would have tried to see if I could save an RSVP in there, but the party's getting a little bit crowded. That said, at some point, if you were to come into the vicinity, I'm not sure if I would had the heart in me to turn someone away. But I may or may not potentially have other people that I'd like to invite over as like either a pre-party or a post-party. One of the two. I haven't decided yet. But, you know, if you'd ever like to go over, scope the place out prior to your, masters? What do you call him? What is he to you?
Chips.
Your Chips? Before your Chips arrives, you could get a feel for the place, maybe. Make sure it's up to standards befitting a man of his stature to have someone with such a fluffy tail looking up to them as their one and only Chips.
Yeah. Let me take you up on that, then.
Yes, perfect. Perfect. My plan to make innumerable amounts of friends in a short period is working perfectly. That's not really an evil plan, so I don't know why I'm laughing. But with everything the way it is in Fallbrook, these people are too busy bickering with one another, pointing fingers at each other about who's causing the biggest amount of problems in this place. And all they really need is to just kick back and just have fun! It's like I'm the only one who knows how to actually solve things around here. So I will first start by bringing our district together, and then I will focus on bringing the rest into the fold so that they realize how stupid they are. What are you doing up there?
Crow has been, dropping, droppings on you.
Wait, is he... The fuck are you... You little bastard!
What did I do? Are you making baseless accusations?
They're your birds and your responsibility!
I never realized I had any registration to any of these birds.
You literally called them yours a moment ago! What do you mean?
Did I? I don't think that was me. Must have been mistaken for another.
That's why your hat's dumb! It lets me do that!
You did that because I let you do that.
Sure! Oh god! I can fly too, jackass! You are not doing this to me tonight! I will end you! Come on! Come on, fight me! Fight me like a man! Bird! That's right, fly away! You can't handle this!
Big bird. Up there. Behind.
Oh my god, I think my fingers are too thick to get that precision cutting.
What do you mean, it's back? I have a name!
Oh, hi. I
it's
think
the
you heard me.
goblin again.
Yeah, the goblin.
Oh, it's
right?
Boldenash.
Are you a goblin?
Hello, Ryder!
Boldenash?
Who
Oh
said
my
that?
God,
Which one of you said that?
Said what?
Which one of you
Said
called
what?
me a goblin?
Said what?
No one. No one said that.
No.
Said that.
You're hearing things, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. Let's take this outside,
Yeah?
you and I. Come on.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
Come on.
Oh no, guys.
We're gonna have words, you and I.
Help me out here. No, I didn't say this. Okay, this is getting really sensual. What do you mean this is fine?
Mr. Andor,
I am not a goblin! I am a gargoyle.
Okay, I didn't say
a
you
far better word that starts with G and more letters.
What's a gargoyle?
Okay, yeah, you sound awesome.
Now say it! What am I?
Hurt our very rich friend.
Yeah. Gargoyle? Right?
Good job, you did it! You passed the test!
Oh,
Hold shit on you.
I can't just sit on you both.
That! You know what? Fuck you! I don't care! I know you're doing it!
Whoa.
Fuck you and fuck your birds! I will destroy all of them!
Whatever they put it that wide.
You have nothing to do with this, but I'm still dunking you! This is what happens! This is what happens when you collaborate with men! Men like him, who I'm still inviting to the party! Because I'm better than that!
I'm proud of you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I will have a stern talking to with
So
them.
let's shake on it. Let's shake on it.
Okay.
Oh my. Oh.
Ha! Get wrecked, idiots! It's okay, I'm taking it out on their master! Oh, he's up there now! Your master has fallen! You are without equal! Come back here!
Whatever shall they do?
More of that will come if you do not get your birds under control! I'm going back to Lucina!
No control over the bird that's following you. I'm just quite fond of them. More and more by the day.
I'm not sure what I call
If you call me a goblin again, I'm throwing you in the lake!
Give me things I can send to you.
Ah, there's the tsundere that won't pay attention to me. Kept denying my party advances. But one day they'll acknowledge me, and they'll accept my invitation to the greatest party ever! I know you will one day like me! I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you walk away! Anyways.
all.
Rana would be great to try to.
Hello.
Hello.
And Arbor.
Hello.
Arbor and Gavin and Rolly can work on the.
Someone fed a crow, alcohol.
Oh no, drunk crows. The most dangerous of all game.
I think in a corner or something, like where
Hello.
they're hanging their laundry.
Good evening. Is there anything I can do for you?
I'm good. Unless you have mana behind the counter. That is what I eat.
I believe I do not know what you are referring to.
Magic. I eat magic. It is my food.
I see. Unfortunately, I'm not gifted in such, so I am unable to offer you anything.
It is okay. There are plenty of them who feed me.
I see. That's good.
Hey, Risei.
Yeah?
Risei.
What?
I have Gilliam's hat in my hand. It's got bird shit on it. Can you do prestidigitation and clean this hat?
What?
Can you clean this hat?
Sure. I will clean the hat.
Meat, please.
Cool, thank you.
Oh, meat.
What a fucking knife.
So why does he have bird poop on him?
Oh, because of crow shit on his hat.
Oh, okay.
And I've been tasked to get it clean again.
Gilliam, that is your friend from before, yes?
Sorry about that. I had to put my drink away. What'd you say?
Gilliam is your friend from Curry?
Yeah, it's Gilliam. Uh-huh.
Hat.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay.
You're fine. Also, looks good on you.
Related to the saliva sample, if we get a large
Thank you.
enough sample size, we could be
And
able to try and
just
determine
because
any
you got
differences and see if
another
it,
hand
if it is
again,
actually
don't make any
spread
less
through
of a
bodily
woman.
fluid, such as bites.
We'll look into
where I
it.
plan on
And you
going.
wanna?
I'm glad
this
to
is
have
good
someone
question.
touching my
Blood
back.
as well to see what the difference is between them. So a diseased and a healthy, lichen.
We might need a decent amount of a bigger sample size for that, though, just to make sure.
Yeah, I will say that the brother was not for that.
Is this
Do we then
relevant?
go back
Brother?
through my
Huh.
notes on magic-based
Is what
diseases?
you two need relevant to the conversation about the plague?
No.
Both of you.
Okay,
Okay,
conversation.
then. Okay. Cool. Sorry. Continue.
So,
Yes.
my only question is, do we know of a patient 0, the first person to show initial signs, who isn't passed or has been striving the longest?
We have tried to get those records. Unfortunately, no one's been keeping those records.
It probably
according
happened in
to.
Livermore.
It seems to
Unless
take
I
about
am
a little
mistaken.
over a
Talking
month.
about in Fallbrook.
It seems to take a little
I
over
believe
a
it
month
was-
for them to fully lose their mind.
I asked about the records and to see if there was any records of
Political.
patients to patients and etc. But no one has been able
Sickness is-
to provide those to me.
Excuse me, what is your name again?
Iris. If you're speaking about in Fallbrook,
I'm getting overheated. I need to go.
we didn't know that.
I am warm. I was gonna say, I think all the yelling warmed me up, and not in the good way. Oh, yep, there was phlegm from my throat.